Oh man, what's up everybody? I'm not gonna keep y'all waiting. Usually I had that logo on for a while, but look, I ain't gonna keep y'all waiting today. So in this video, this mom just realized her son executed her husband. So yeah, happy Easter. Hit that like and subscribe button if y'all want to just see crazy stuff and if like
On the night of November 21st, 2023, Theodore Gulia was working at his desk in his home when he was suddenly struck from behind with a baseball bat. A powerful blow to the head sent Theodore to the floor, severely injured and disoriented. As Theodore lay defenseless, the attacker continued to strike him repeatedly in the head. In a final act of brutality, the assailant stabbed Theodore multiple times in the throat, leaving him to succumb to his horrific injuries. The following morning, police received a frantic call from Theodore's wife, who had just discovered her husband's lifeless body. Officers rushed to the scene, unaware of the horror awaiting them.
Come here, let me see your hands! Come here! What's going on? Get on the ground. Get on the ground, both of you on the ground. On the ground!
I don't have a weapon, I don't have a gun sale in my phone.
Hands behind your back. Keep them there, don't move them. Hands behind, both of you, hands behind your back.
You got him?
I got him. Keep your hands right there, don't move them.
All right. You got him?
Yeah.
Got him. Keep your hands
What happened?
My mom called me on my work saying my dad is dead. There's nothing on the wall. He fucking keeps in the room. I can't even go look.
Okay. I got him secured over here.
I'm not trying to be ignorant, but I think who y'all think the one in yellow did it, or I'm just saying.
Where's he at?
In the home, Theodore lay lifeless in a pool of his own blood, his face and body brutally deformed. Blood splattered in the hallways and floor, painting a scene of unmistakable violence. From the moment they stepped inside, officers knew this was a ruthless homicide.
It's probably he had to move out. I bet you it was something
Hey,
he had
RJ?
to move out, get a job or something.
I'm just gonna advise you of your rights because I still don't know what happened.
Ben didn't do anything, man. Ben didn't do anything. He thinks that I murdered my dad, and he wasn't attacking me. But I did not. I did not murder my dad.
Police have yet to determine if anyone in the family is involved, but RJ repeatedly insists he didn't kill his father. A denial that, in itself, raises suspicion, and officers immediately picked up on this.
What
I
happened?
told y'all, the one in yellow, he didn't look
so
right.
I heard scuffling in the middle of the night. And I usually smoke cigarettes in the garage.
Okay.
And listen to music at a certain volume. Long story short, I found my dad when my mom comes home.
Okay. Who moved the body? Because the body's clearly been moved. Was that you?
I didn't move it. My mom.
Were you-
My mom may have went up there.
Your mom is not moving that body.
I'm saying. Are you saying?
Who called who was here last night in the house? Just you and your dad?
Yep.
Yeah, and I think someone broke in and murdered him.
Something about RJ's story isn't adding up, and officers can feel it. He's not telling the whole truth. His account is riddled with inconsistencies, and his demeanor is far too calm, especially compared to his brother Ben, who is inconsolable.
So you just coming from work? Okay. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but there's been history.
No, you're fine. I'm standing there. It makes sense.
Okay.
You want to? Can I go inside? I'm getting cold.
We'll get there, okay? Just, do you want to lean against the car? Or you want to?
No. He called me last night at 12.
Who did?
My dad.
Okay.
Did
you speak to him?
I couldn't answer it. I was asleep. I just called me this morning.
Yeah.
Last time I talked to him, we were getting ready for Thanksgiving. He was at my house and we were getting ready for Thanksgiving.
I'm really sorry for your loss, man. We have my condolences.
It's like, I don't want this to be real.
I know. Trust me. I wish it wasn't. Was your mom here last night? Or was just him, just him and your dad?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Ben seems to be in shock. Yet one thing is very clear. Ben suspects that his own brother is responsible for the cold-blooded murder of their father. It might be easy to miss, but after Ben tells the officer that RJ and Theodore were home alone last night, he quietly mutters under his breath, "That piece of shit."
We may take RJ back.
Yeah, 100%.
Stuff a little more.
115.
I told y'all he
Stand by a
did it.
second. Let's see.
You don't trust him. He don't look like he worked.
Guess what we got? He's dead. There's going to be no. So the only thing that you guys are going to do is basically confirm it's gunshot wound to the head. Pretty suspicious, pretty shady. What's going on? So we probably only needed the squad. The engine was probably clear, and then but I'm going to wait for the detectives to go up first
Because we can't just disturb the crime scene.
Well, there's already been disturbed. Someone moved the body.
Is it obvious that he's dead?
Yeah, 100%.
We know that.
Yeah, he's been sitting there for a while. So two.
Oh, wait, right here.
Okay, not yet.
Okay,
Good. He's clearly dead. Body's clearly been moved. Whatever happened in the fucking hallway. Body's in the bedroom. Mom says she found the body. RJ's in custody right there. Son and mom both say RJ was here with him alone. RJ claims, I briefly Mirandized him. I just said what happened. He says there was a scuffle last night. He thinks someone broke in the house and murdered his father. So,
All right.
that's where we're at.
As some investigators work to process the scene and gather evidence, other officers continue piecing together a timeline based on each family member's account. And during this process, police would soon discover a critical piece of evidence that would immediately raise serious
Next
doubts
subscriber
about
alert.
one of the son's versions of events. But before we continue, it's worth noting that tragedies like these could affect any of us. Take Yvette Torres. She was walking home from work in Philadelphia when a truck. Let's get back to the investigation. Officers were about to piece together a timeline for each son, hoping to finally reveal who's telling the truth and who's been lying all along.
I just got a quick timeline from her.
Okay.
She went to her daughter Claire's yesterday in the morning. Stayed with her daughter all yesterday. Stayed at her daughter's last night. Came home at 10 o'clock this morning. I said, "Why'd you come home?" "Well, RJ called me, said he needed cigarettes."
Yeah.
I said, "Did he say anything happened?" "No."
So
I said, "Okay, so how did you find out when you got here?" She's like, "Well, I first came here, went to my back bedroom, and then I went upstairs, and that's what I found."
Yeah.
I said, "Okay." And RJ, when you got here, RJ never said anything to you about what happened upstairs.
You know, I briefly talked to RJ. He said somebody broke in the house and murdered my dad. He clearly, I don't know where the gun is.
It's upstairs.
I don't think that's it. It might be.
And I guess
'Cause I didn't
when
touch it either.
she called this son
Yeah, I don't
after
think
she found him.
I don't think he's related.
No, after she found him, that's when she called him, the younger son. As far as my understanding goes, whenever anything happened, it was just RJ and his dad.
Yeah,
They were both.
well, that's the same thing I've gotten from. Who's it? That's the other brother.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so the same thing is that
Okay.
RJ and his dad were home alone all night.
Based on everything they've gathered, officers decide to take Annie, Ben, and RJ in for questioning. It's clear that RJ is the most suspicious out of the group
the one who
and,
did it.
as such, their primary suspect. But in order to fully cover all possible angles, it's crucial to get a formal interview with everyone who could have been involved.
We're gonna take him out of the car. You gotta let go for a second.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. We're going this way. Come on.
Yeah, me too. We all gotta go.
All of us. Let's go. You're gonna follow me.
Okay.
Let's go.
We're gonna go to this car right here, okay? What's gonna happen is everyone's gonna go back to the station.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, we're gonna talk to all of you, get statements from everybody.
Have a seat.
Officers don't suspect Annie or Ben have any involvement, but their suspicion of RJ is only growing. In fact, many of them are already familiar with RJ, as this isn't the first time law enforcement has been called to the Gulia residence due to an ongoing dispute between father and son. RJ has a known history of violence, and officers can't shake the feeling that something darker is at play. One officer in particular recalls an unsettling conversation he had with Theodore during a previous visit, one that still sends chills down his spine.
Before, when he saw me, piece of shit, don't like you,
Right, talking
loser, all this shit. Now he's like
Completely different person.
right.
I just think that means something here.
I was looking at him. He has like a 1,000-mile stare right when he was sitting on the ground.
You know, it sucks.
But that guy
It's
said,
like, literally, I don't even know if I actually said it, but I thought it.
Huh.
I might have said it to his dad, like, he's gonna kill you. Like,
when last time we were here?
yeah. Because I talked to him after everyone else left. 2 minutes.
God damn.
And I know we've been here
We were 2 weeks ago.
for RJ.
Yeah.
He's threatening to stab us, so I was like, yeah, I'm not
No,
I'm not running past him.
no way.
Yeah. What do you do with him? I know RJ's going back to booking for sure.
Okay.
Just we're gonna hold him for invest. So we figure out-
Absolutely.
call it this homicide or homicide.
Right.
Okay, look. So yeah, so I know it's probably kind of hard to keep up with this because they not. I don't know why they talking like that, but basically they already got called here 2 weeks ago because RJ threatened his dad, and he said that the officer said I pulled him to the side like after everybody left, said he's gonna kill you. Simple.
Which I would heavily lean towards homicide, but
The way he was 2 weeks ago. Absolutely.
2 weeks earlier, officers had been called to the same house after reports claiming that RJ was acting aggressively and making threats towards his family. This incident further strengthened the officers' suspicion that RJ was the one responsible for Theodore's death. With this in mind, officers arrested RJ on suspicion of murder and brought him into the Solon police station for questioning. Their goal was clear: confront him, push for a confession, and uncover what might have driven him to murder his father. And what RJ would go on to reveal in that interview would become one of the most disturbing things the investigators had ever heard.
Hey, Robert. So, just like last time, since the new day, I'm going to read you your rights again. I just need a check and a signature there.
Want to come clean, man.
All right, well,
100% come clean with you. And the man,
Yeah.
I'm not going to look for any kind of excuse or blame game to put on my dad. This is bad enough.
I get it.
I'm not going to disgrace him. He's dead. I'm not going to put him down any more than that.
Okay.
First of all, what I did makes me sick inside. I'll never forget. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know how. There wasn't much motive other than just being angry. He was sitting down, and I was gonna hit him from behind because I didn't want to go too far. I just wanted it to end fast. And I decided in my mind I was gonna do it. I hit him a couple times in the arm, and it broke his arm. It hurt his arm. I didn't want him to just stagger off and call the police, and it was more of the same. I said, you know what, I'm just gonna do this. And I started swinging the bat, and I knocked him to the ground. And right there where all that blood was, I hit him and knocked him cold. And I just tried to kill him from that point. He was struggling. I took a knife and just tried to destroy because I didn't want him to feel any more pain. And I had gone too far. And I don't know how I didn't take my life seeing my dad like that for no freaking reason, man. I didn't have much motive or plan. And I wasn't even that angry. It's just, I don't know, like I was possessed. He was literally sitting down and I started to strike him.
Sitting down where, though?
At his desk. He sat there a lot of the time. And I went up to him behind and I started hitting him. And he said, I love you, man. And it was his arm was all smashed up. It was too much. So I said, you know what, I'll just finish it, get it over with. I'm not gonna let him suffer like that and call the police. And
The strikes continue, then it ends here. Is that correct?
I'm not gonna let him do that and call the police. So what? You can be in the same situation you in, right? Okay.
I knock him out cold,
Right.
and I never killed anybody in my life. So I had no idea how hard it was to actually kill him.
Okay.
And like I said, I grabbed a knife from his desk, stabbed him in the throat,
Okay. And,
tried to act blood.
okay, and that was done out here. Let's see.
I don't think you know how much this feels like the right thing to do, man.
It is the right thing to do.
I love my dad the most. I tried the hardest to get along with him. He's a hard guy to get along with. I cared about him the most out of everybody. I just want you to know that.
I believe
Played
that.
guitar. He loved playing guitar.
I believe that, RJ. I don't doubt that one bit.
That's what happened.
I didn't do anything weird. I didn't take it too far. I just wanted it to end.
You know, we can't go back in time. The best we can do is go forward and make the best out of, from there on, what you can control. You can't control what has been done. It's done. Let's move past it. Let's make better choices. Let's do the right thing from here moving forward. And that speaks to you and it speaks to your character, and I appreciate that.
Just want to shake your hand and say thank you for giving me the opportunity to come clean. I know it's your Thanksgiving and everything. This means a lot to me that you did that, because what you said is 100% true. That there's no passing. So the truth comes out.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
It is deeply disturbing how a son who claimed to love his father the most ultimately became his killer. But at the very least, RJ chose to come clean, confessing his actions and showing remorse for what he had done. RJ later pled guilty to involuntary manslaughter, felonious assault, and offenses against a human corpse. He was sentenced to a maximum of 25.5 years at the Lorraine Correctional Institute, where he currently resides.
I'm not trying to see him in 25 years. That's what hey. Got another kid, lived at home with mom and dad, sheltered, given everything. This is what happened when you shelter your kids. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is what a lot of shelter kids come down to, because they don't know how to adapt to the real world, because you like help them through everything. It's a fine time when you gotta help them, and it's a fine time when you gotta let them struggle. Sometimes you gotta let your kids struggle and not, they need to starve for that 24 hours, them 2 days, and see what it actually feel like to not have no food in their stomach. Like sometimes you got them teenagers ever that being ignorant, you go figure it out. Then when they start seeing how hard it is to eat, okay. Food alone, like it just, man. I looked dead at him at the beginning of the video and said, yeah, it's the one in the yellow, it was him. Why? I can tell that you don't have a job, you don't get no money, and you just sit in the house with them all day. Of course you mad. People who broke are always mad. The brokest people are always the maddest people. Like, and then they be feeling like their opinion matter. Like, boy, you is a bum. Your opinion don't matter. Like, you don't even gotta have money for your opinion to matter, but your brain, you have no knowledge. Like, you are a bum. You don't even have knowledge. Like, man, get out my face. You can't teach me nothing. It's nothing in this world that you can teach me. Can't teach me how to grow no food. You can't teach me how to fix a tire, nothing. Boy, stop playing. This ain't even the only video though, y'all. We still got more. But that's why I ain't gonna take all day on this one. But man, it's people like him. You can tell they never let him starve. Whenever he got in a bad situation, they paid his way out. This what happened. They try to get him to go to college. I can tell. They tried to get him to go to college and he wouldn't go, or he dropped out. It was either or. Like, I mean, y'all not finna play with me. He look good in that jumpsuit. That boy look good in that jumpsuit. He need to keep that on. That's the only time he ever looked good, was when he put that jumpsuit on. Yeah, man. Hit that like and subscribe button for y'all be in that jumpsuit next. So look, y'all, in this video right here, this lady said her husband went to Mexico, right? Why the police find his body? Yeah, she going to jail.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, so pretty much the reason we're here is Craig's friends were worried about him because they haven't heard from him in a while.
There's cameras on the back side of this house. I'm sure she destroyed it if there was any. Is that dirt? Where's that blood?
Monday, May 12th, 2025, Cloudcroft, New Mexico. In this mountain community where changes in routine rarely go unnoticed, a welfare check request immediately raised concern. What initially seemed like a simple lapse in communication began revealing inconsistencies in timing and recent decisions, signals that suggested the absence was not the result of an ordinary oversight. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime. Get your daily dose of crime every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern, and we're turning it up. 2 videos per day. Don't miss a single moment and tune in.
Deputy been told with the sheriff's office
By chance, have you seen your neighbors over at 97, Heather?
I like Daily Dose of Crime.
I've been really worried about him.
Okay.
Since January.
Since January?
Yeah.
So is it like do they live here like part-time, or is it like
4 months ago.
full-time kind of thing? Do you know?
Well, he moved up here. They moved up here full-time.
Okay.
Oh, this was back about 2 years ago. And we were real good friends and everything.
Okay.
And we were both on the James Canyon Fire Department.
Mm-hmm.
And then come January, there was just no contact.
No contact at all come January? Yeah. Okay. Have you seen any vehicles or anything? Anybody in there?
There was a black car that was up here, and they parked up there in the shop right there, in the shed.
Yeah.
But they were kind of discreet.
Okay.
And they had Texas plates on it. And I seen them drive by a few times, but
did you recognize the vehicle? Was it like something that they usually drive, or
no.
About like how often would you say you guys usually talk, or?
Oh, he talked all the time.
Like, was it like phone calls, messages, or just like in person?
Oh, he just wanted to help me do all this driveway.
Oh, okay.
He just wanted to help me do this roof.
Okay. Okay, so you guys would hang out.
Yeah, yeah, we were real good friends.
Gotcha. And you said since January you haven't seen anybody, heard from him or anything like that?
Yeah, January, I got sick, he got sick, and then a couple of other people on the fire department got sick.
Okay.
And then it was after that, he just disappeared.
Okay.
I didn't know if he got sick and passed away, or I didn't know what happened.
Okay.
Because I ain't been able to talk to him or nothing.
Man, look, hold on. So look, first off, something crazy had to happen. And this lady has to be, she got to be somewhat unwell. I'm going to tell y'all this. First off, she didn't try to claim no life insurance on her husband. She didn't try to do none of that. She just like, oh, he went to Mexico. So she either got another man or she just off.
Gotcha. All right, Mr.
I know his mom was in real bad health over in Breckenridge.
Okay.
And that's where they were supposed to move back to for the time being.
Breckenridge?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
I was real good friends with him.
Yeah, that's what we're here pretty much, just checking up on him, make sure that he's okay, that, there's nothing going on. But alrighty, sir. If I have any other questions or anything like that, I'll give you a call, okay?
All right, I appreciate it.
Have a good one. Yes, sir. Take care.
In this early stage, officers are trying to determine what happened to Craig Thetford, a 60-year-old man whose predictable lifestyle makes his prolonged silence unusual. His family has not heard from him since January, and there were no plans or circumstances that would justify a sudden disappearance. For investigators, the real warning sign emerges when they realize that nobody close to Craig can pinpoint when his presence stops aligning with the routine which characterized him. That lack of a clear breaking point turns the welfare check into the first indication that his disappearance may have a deeper origin.
Hi, can I help y'all?
Yes, ma'am. How are you? I'm Deputy Pintor with the Turner County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah.
We were looking for Craig Thetford.
Yeah, we haven't heard from Craig.
Okay.
We're buying the house from him.
Okay.
He was in Breckenridge taking care of his mom.
In Breckenridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Texas. And yeah, we've been trying to get a hold of him because we're paying money every month, and he was doing a spreadsheet for us, and yeah.
So you guys are buying the property over here next door?
We're buying this one.
This one, okay.
Yes.
Gotcha, okay.
Yes.
How long has it been since you have spoken to him or seen him?
It has been since January.
Since about January?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, his wife Deana is my friend. She's in and out from the house down there.
Okay.
But she hasn't really talked to him either, which is weird.
Have you talked to Deana lately?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And have you asked her anything about like Craig, how he's doing or anything like that?
From what she's telling me, she's not talking to him either.
She's not, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So are they like not together right now?
I think they're splitting up.
Gotcha, okay.
I'm
okay.
sure that's what's happening.
And when was the last time you saw Deana here in the area?
It's probably been about 3 weeks now.
About 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
She's supposed to be coming to town this week, though.
Okay. Has she mentioned anything about like, their separation or anything like that to you?
She did mention that she was probably going to file a month or 2 ago, 2 months ago.
A month or two ago?
Yeah, she kind of made that decision.
Gotcha.
Last time. Is everything okay?
Yeah, so pretty much the reason we're here is we're here because some of Craig's friends were worried about him because they haven't heard from him in a while. So that's why we came out here to try to see if he was here, just make sure that he's okay. Obviously, as you already know, there hasn't been anybody staying in the house for a while. No. So we're just kind of trying to piece everything together. Just want to make sure that he's okay. It doesn't look like anyone's been here.
I'm not seeing anything that's changed or moved. Same motion lights turning on like nobody's flipped any switches or changed anything. You just take that notes?
Yeah, I did. Well, I couldn't open it because it's latched closed, but
okay.
I don't smell anything. What's this? Fire pit?
Garage opening.
Downstairs entry.
The next month? Oh, she hit that body good.
Clear up this way. Sheriff's office. Dwelling. Sheds first. And then we'll start.
Oh yeah. They dealing with a real criminal right now. That said a month later, like a SpongeBob cutaway scene. Like, okay.
Good job, gentlemen. Police department!
This might not be her first time.
Search warrant!
Looks like you have an upstairs.
Yeah, this might not be her first time.
Small room, got a door. Small room coming out.
Okay. Small room. Light it up. Small room. Coming out.
I'm gonna go right.
Clear.
Clear.
That's good. So I'm looking to see if there's any cameras, but I haven't seen them.
There's cameras on the back side of this house.
Yeah. Which is good if we find anything to.
I'm sure she destroyed it if there was any.
Let me see if there is anything else.
Is that dirt? Where's that blood?
Tuesday, June 17th, 2025. Once officers enter the home, the nature of the investigation shifts. A full month has passed by since the first visit, weeks in which Craig's absence was sustained only by explanations that never aligned with the available facts. The discovery of his body inside of the property confirms that he never left the residence and that someone had both the time and access needed to manipulate the scene and hide him. The meticulous way in which his body was wrapped and concealed would rule out any impulsive scenario and points to a sequence of actions carried out over an extended period. This 30-day gap between a house that appeared orderly and the eventual uncovering of a hidden corpse reshapes the entire investigation. From this point on, officers are no longer searching for a missing man, but reconstructing the set of decisions that kept his death out of sight for so long.
Deana took all of his gear and put it inside the brush truck. I drove the brush truck back to 16 Springs, and that's where we unloaded his gear at.
Okay.
It's not been touched. So since she's loaded it, it has been sat in the corner and not been.
No, it's a locksmith.
It's been sat in the corner and it hasn't been tampered with, touched since it's been put there.
So what y'all have seen, y'all haven't noticed any like blood or anything like that on there?
We didn't even open it.
I didn't open it. So part of my job is, as soon as he turned it in, which I knew was not right, there's reasons I knew that I was like, bull crap, he wouldn't have done this.
Yeah.
And then I just kept hoping, well, he's going to come back. this is stupid. He's going to come back. He's just going to come back. So I was like, I'm not touching it because he's going to come back.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not going to jinx it. He's going to come back. And then when I realized he's not coming back, I told Roger that it's not been touched. I have not tampered with it. It has sat in the same spot since we picked it up. Nobody's unzipped it. Nobody's messed with it.
Okay, you mean the barbecue grill?
What y'all can do is unzip it. If you notice blood, don't just stop and then call Roger. And then
I didn't even want to do that without y'all's present.
if you want us there, we can be there.
I would prefer.
Is it at the 16 Springs Fire Station?
Yes, just a moment.
I would just prefer y'all
Let me get to the Wi-Fi.
just in case. There's probably nothing. But I would
Safer than
prefer.
sorry.
Yes, y'all to just when we pull stuff out, just in case there's something in there.
Looks like that she used it to cover something up.
Yes, and so we check the gear regularly. So if there's blood, that's no.
Is there anything else you can think of to add that you haven't told Roger?
Oh my God, there's so much, but I don't know even where to start. Just that phone call. That phone call was, and that's in here. That's the copy of that. Jenkins was there with me when she called me because I was like, why is Deana calling me?
1946.
And when she called, she was hysterical and said that he was sick. He was really sick. Craig's really sick. And I'm like, okay, let us come look at him. I'm like, because Bill can start an IV on him, get him some hydration. Need be, we can take him down to the emergency room. And she just, no, he's sick, and you can't get sick, because the next day I was leaving for the Mayo, and I was like, don't worry about me. No, he's just really sick. And she's like, and he's sick, and the next thing I'm going to be sick, so you're not going to see either one of us, because he's sick and I'm going to be sick. I'm just letting you know. Well, let me come look at him. Let Bill come look at him and see if he needs fluids, because that was that virus that was going on.
Not a virus. Because I got sick, Craig got sick, and Dan got sick all at the same time.
Well, that we know, Craig got sick.
And
we don't know.
She refused.
She refused. She wouldn't, and I kept telling. I'm kicking myself because we should have come up here, and they're like, she probably wouldn't have opened the door if I would have come. But what is odd is we had that kind of relationship for her to call out of the blue and just tell me that he's sick. Well, then let us do something for him. No, I'm just letting you know that he's sick. He's really sick, and I'm going to be sick, so you're not going to see us. And it didn't click. It didn't even click. But what annoyed me was like, then why are you calling panicked if you don't want us to do anything about it? And that's January 4th.
January 4th?
Yeah, that one, I think I had it.
So look, y'all. So basically, she was like, oh my God, I should have known something was wrong right then and there. Don't be one of them gullible people. Quit trying to be gullible every day of your life, and you will see all the wrongs in life. You know how many times I've done seen people lying in real time, bosses and all that, just from paying attention? Pay attention more. And man, if somebody calling you panicking and acting strange out of the ordinary, come on now. When your kids act weird, your brother act weird, your mom act weird, you know something off, you know?
Come here, this is Jody.
Hi, Jody. This is Detective Curtis from the Otero County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, hi. Yes. I spoke to my cousin. So anyway, my cousin has some information regarding a missing persons out there, and
Use
I
of the
believe they've
driver
talked to you
alert.
about it already. So I don't have any additional information, but I just had wanted to make sure that y'all had gotten the information.
Okay, who is your cousin?
My cousin is, but it was his wife. Her name's Leslie, and it was regarding her mother, Deana Thetford, about Craig Thetford.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I just overheard a conversation. We were just having a get-together with family, so she's, like, sort of related to me, married my cousin. And she was talking about how her mom came to town in, like, March. It looks like he's been missing since January. I didn't know he was missing until this weekend. But I didn't really know him or her very well. I'd only met the other Deana Thetford once. But her mom kind of moved back and had money, which she'd never had before, and bought a house in Seymour, Texas. And she'd seen her a couple of times, and then the last time she saw her, she wanted her daughter to meet her at a hotel, and that's when she told her that she had shot her husband and buried him under the carport, or in the carport area.
As news of the discovery circulates internally, investigators receive a crucial lead from the outside of the scene. A call to the missing persons line from a family-connected individual who had not been involved until now. The caller does not offer vague suspicions, but specific details about behavior inside of the home, recent financial activity, and decisions made during the months when Craig was no longer in contact with anyone. This information adds a decisive layer. While neighbors could only speak to a prolonged absence, this caller can describe what happened after Craig had stopped communicating. The contrast between an unexplained silence and what now appears to be a series of deliberate actions opens a new investigative gap. The issue is no longer simply when did he disappear, but who behaved as though they knew that he would not return.
Hi, is this Miss?
It is.
Hi, this is Detective Curtis with the Otero County Sheriff's Office in New Mexico. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You work for Lone Star Realty, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I was wondering if maybe you could help me out with answering some questions on a property that you had sold in February, if you have a second.
Yes. Which house is it?
In Seymour.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. Now, that property was, you had sold it to a single buyer?
Yes.
Okay. And, can you verify the name for me?
Deana?
Yes, okay. And did, she didn't have another person in the transaction with her?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you remember when it was that she was inquiring to purchase the property?
Let me see if I have all that on file. 1 second. I know her mother lives in town, and I kind of talked with her some. It's a very small town. I don't know if you looked up Seymour, but everybody kind of knows everyone here.
Okay.
So she had her mom with her, and I showed them a few houses. But it was just her name on a contract, and let me see if I have dates. Okay, I know she closed the first week of February. I want to say she closed like the 4th. And I think it all happened within like a week.
Okay. So she had found the property and closed within a week about?
Yes, I would say and we saw some houses, and then within 2 weeks, everything was kind of closed and done with.
Was there any talk about why it was so quick?
She was moving down here to be closer to her mom, is all I knew.
Okay.
Her mom's older, quite a bit older.
Okay, so she was going to go be closer to her mom, who's elderly?
Yes.
Okay. Was there a mortgage, or was that a cash sale?
It was all, I think it was just cash sale. I know she didn't have a loan. She paid the asking price. It was $150,000. It hadn't been listed for very long, so, and they wanted a little extra. There's like a little house next to it that they wanted more for, so we just got it for the $150,000, and they threw in the little building next to it.
Okay. Now, all right. I really appreciate all your help. This is Detective Curtis with the Otero County Sheriff's Office. I had a message that you had called.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What can I help you with, sir?
I recently got in touch with an old friend of mine. She was married to that dude, and apparently she said she shot him.
Okay.
I have a conscience, and I couldn't just not say nothing. I mean, I'd rather not be involved, but I kind of guess I am, and that's all I know. Like, I live here in Texas. I hadn't seen her in years or talked to her in years until just like Friday or end of last week, whatever. And she come out with that. So I kind of think that she put more on my plate than I was ready to chew. So I made the phone call.
Can you tell me her name?
This is his wife, Deana.
Okay.
I'm not real all high tech and all, and I believe what people tell me. So that I don't know if she's really married to him or not, but that's what I know.
Can you tell me how the conversation went? You said that you guys had just recently connected, hadn't talked to her in years, and
Right.
And how did this all come about?
Well, we've done that before, like, you know, being out of touch for a couple of years and touch back up, whatever. And she just kind of basically just put it on my plate like that, like that she had done something that she wasn't proud of, and she wanted something she was even less proud of. And I kind of read between the lines, and then she mouthed off and said she shot him, and I told her to shut up. I don't want to hear no more. And here we are.
Okay. Did she tell you when?
No, ma'am. I don't know none of the particulars.
Okay.
After that conversation, the first chance I got online and I seen the missing deal. So she could be full of Christmas turkey. I don't know, but I know I have to sleep with me at night, and this is what I needed to do with that.
Okay.
So, I mean, am I making any sense?
Yeah, no, it's good. You should definitely, if somebody comes with you with information like that, then absolutely report it.
Testimony from the seller of a property in Texas adds a central piece to the puzzle. A cash purchase completed during the same period in which nobody could reach Craig. The speed and manner of the transaction suggests that someone inside of the household had acted with the certainty that he was not coming back. This is reinforced almost immediately by a call from a close friend of Craig, who describes future plans, consistent routines, and a life without any sign of sudden crisis. The alignment between an unusual financial move and the portrait of a man who had no intention of vanishing creates a pattern investigators cannot ignore. The contradiction is now structural and not circumstantial. Craig's life had not changed. What had changed, though, was the behavior within his home after he had gone silent.
Did Deana tell you why she wanted to take her life? No? Did she have a method she was planning on using?
I don't know.
She didn't say that.
I knew she was real depressed. But I didn't expect any of this.
About how long has she been back here?
She started coming back off and on. And I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was, we were there Thanksgiving. That was the first time I'd seen their place. And so it was after Thanksgiving.
Did she tell you, do you know how she bought the house?
She said that Craig gave her that money to buy the house with.
He stole it from her.
She said that Craig gave her the money to buy a house here?
Yeah, I think they had an argument, and he told her to get out.
Okay.
And she told him, no, you leave. That's all I remember. And so he gave her some money, and she got he said, you can do whatever you want to. And so she could pack up some stuff that she wanted and come to Texas.
And she packed up some, you said she packed up some furniture and stuff to move into the other property?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she had gone back and forth between here and New Mexico. Did she say any interactions that she had with Craig, or?
I don't think Craig was ever around after that. He was a bully, and but he could be very kind.
When you say he was a bully, is there something that you saw or that Deana told you?
Craig has thrown her out of the house many times. I've had to go and pick her up many times.
Was that while they lived in Breckenridge, or?
Yes. I had talked to her before, and I suggested her to leave, and she didn't leave, and she should have, because neither one of them would be where they're at right now.
When officers speak with this woman close to the family on July 8th, nearly 2 months after the first neighborhood contact and almost a month after the body was found, the investigation is ready to clarify why Deana Renee Thetford has become the primary suspect. They explain that the body was deliberately concealed, that specific areas of the home showed targeted cleaning, that the security system had been dismantled, and that an empty firearm case was found alongside cash that contradicts earlier claims about missing large sums. Added to this is the biological evidence linking Deana to the weapons associated with the case. For this family associate, who had already provided useful information, the news of the arrest is not an isolated update. It outlines a sequence of choices and omissions that, piece by piece, shifted the investigation away from a missing person search and toward the person who had complete control over the environment in which Craig had died.
I do understand
Hold on.
that Deana was here.
If it was true that he told you to get lost and handed you $130,000 or even $100K,
You had mentioned that his cell phone was gone. I know that you had had some text message communication with, I think, and you had mentioned that Deana had Craig's phone because she wanted to hold on to it for...
He said she said he wanted to keep it because the roofing, where he sold his roofing company to this kids in town, was on his phone. And she said he hadn't been able to talk to us because the phone wasn't working right. He couldn't hear through it or something, but he wanted to keep the phone because of the information about the roofing. And she said that's why he wanted to keep it. Well, she kept it all those months.
I'll call you right back.
Did you see it at all?
Huh?
my bad, y'all, but do you know how old you got to be to have a ringtone on your phone? Back to the video.
Did you see it? Did you see her with it?
No.
Okay.
No.
No. And she didn't take it until she
Till
kept
that
saying
last
it was
visit.
there.
There's a
I bet they already know.
guy here.
What do y'all know?
We've seen Facebook.
Man, my phone has been blowing up. I mean, we ain't got to worry about telling nobody.
Yeah.
She's in
I'm
jail.
like, what the heck?
Yeah. Wichita Falls jail. Yeah.
See, they know more than I do. I didn't know where she was.
That's good.
First degree murder and then hitting him tampering with tampering. evidence.
She shot him with a gun. I told you. And he was on the property when they found him.
Did she
See,
hide?
I'm just so private.
This is the grandsons.
that
His
I-
grandsons.
It's nobody's business.
That's my older brother.
That's my son's name.
Okay. I talked to her a while back.
And they got his body. What's left of it after 5 months.
Was it January, you think? It's been that long?
The
Because they seen him on New Year's Eve at a party, Tommy and his wife and Craig and Deana. And then, you know, he was moving down here. I got the text.
Yeah, that's what she
from
said.
Tommy
He moved down here to
because
take care of me.
You got notified
She's
months
been
later
taking
that
care
he'd
of
been
me,
here.
and they've been taking care of me.
Well, I got notified from Tommy. What they got was that he had to move back to Breckenridge and quit the fire department because his sorry-ass sister, who lives in town, same town as his mother, wouldn't take her to the doctor visits, and she was about to lose her leg, and so he had to come home and take care of his mother.
Yeah.
She's married every day.
So she buried him? Or just...
No,
No, just...
I don't think she got a chance to.
Okay.
The backhoe, she couldn't work, so she couldn't
The
bury him, but she
pathologist isn't
tried.
able to determine for sure. She said anywhere from weeks to months. She said she
Who told
believes
y'all?
it could be months.
Brittany.
Huh?
We got
Or would
sent
that
a
say-
Facebook post.
She didn't.
There's more than once.
Numerous.
That's how we figured it
That's
out,
right.
and then we came straight
Hatred. Evil.
All right, Deana. So, I'm sure you understand why we're all here.
Yes.
Did you get a copy of your arrest warrant
No,
yesterday?
I haven't gotten
when
a
you were
copy
picked
of
up? Okay.
anything by anybody anywhere.
Okay.
And I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm going to need a lawyer.
Okay.
And that's as far as I want to go.
Okay, that's fine. Do you already have a lawyer that's set up with you or anything like that?
No, I haven't been. I've been here in Texas.
Yeah, all right. I didn't know if you had already reached out to one or had talked to one before.
I have not known what to do. I just really haven't known what to do.
Yes, so I can meet you out there with your attorney if you'd like, and then we can sit down and chat.
Okay.
Okay.
With the arrest of Deana Renee Thetford and the accumulation of physical, financial, and testimonial evidence, investigators reached a point where there was no longer doubt about what had happened inside of the home on Heather Way. The discovery of the body, the shifting narratives, the cash purchases made after Craig's disappearance, and the biological link to the weapons formed the basis for charges of first-degree murder, tampering with evidence, and later forgery. Offenses that in New Mexico can lead to life imprisonment. Deana remains held without bond pending extradition as the case moves forward toward formal proceedings in Otero County District Court. For Craig's family, the investigation closes a months-long period of uncertainty, but opens a more difficult reckoning. Understanding how a disappearance that once seemed like a puzzling silence ultimately revealed a series of deliberate decisions made inside of the home where he had sought peace in retirement.
Imagine. It be your own wife. I promise y'all, it be your own wife. It's crazy. It be your own wife. So she did it. For a fact, she did. Look at her. She got fed up. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna. Yeah. So that's crazy. I guess for Craig, he was like, oh. Craig was probably going for looks, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Cause I was trying to wrap my brain around this. Craig was going for looks because he didn't go for motherfucking brain power. Deana, she was smart, but she was evil. She was smart. Literally laying with your worst enemy every night. Imagine just laying with your worst enemy. Cause as a man, you are always thinking about the crazy, deadly stuff in life. So look, this the crazy part. I'm finna tell y'all something. As a man, life is just different because you always think about protecting females, and then this stuff happen to you. Like what? This throw men off. This why men don't protect women the way they used to. You wanna know why? Cause look, think about this. We already expected to do everything. Every man is expected to step up. If somebody break into your house and you got a woman that's in her 30s or for like mid 30s, well, or 40s, she in her 40s. We're gonna say we got a woman in her 40s, and then she got a 16-year-old, 17-year-old son in the house with her. Somebody break in. If y'all both don't got no weapons, who do you expect to actually do something? Like, yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. It's crazy because every male know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, bro, we straight. As soon as we big enough, we got to be the ones in the front lines. Like, if it really get that serious, we're in time. And it's just crazy seeing this happen. It don't look like they had no kids. It don't look like they had no kids, no nothing. So he was probably just somebody who had money, out living life, want to retire. And she was just a user, abuser. I don't think she did drugs, though. Yeah, it really is RIP to him. It don't look like she the drug user, but she looks like she is not all there. Her mind ain't all there. She look like she is bipolar to the highest degree. And she ain't been told no a lot in her life. That's what it is. She ain't been told no a lot in her life. But hey, if y'all don't want to end up in jail with Deana, hit that like and subscribe button. Or I'm going to send the police to your house. But nah, yeah, she do look abusive though. Yeah, she look abusive. I can tell by her glasses she be up to no good. Mm-hmm. And she look good in this outfit. When people look good in they outfit like this, you know there's something wrong with them. Everybody can't pull off these prison looks. These last 2 videos, I don't know. Y'all been looking sharp. They ain't here looking sharp. For real. But hey, y'all hit the like and subscribe button. Shout out to Daily Dose of Crime. If y'all want to go, he got all type of videos over there. I don't even react to nearly enough of him. Because he got too many videos. So, man, go ahead, go react to him. Well, say go react. Go watch his videos. If you want to react, that's up to you. That's up to you. But I'm finna, I got more videos for y'all. Y'all thought I was done? It's only been like an hour. Ooh-wee. So look, y'all. So some police said this was the worst 911 call of their life. Hit that like and subscribe button. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on. And I hate people who just keep saying back to back. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Hi, there's a grocery cart behind the garage, and it looks like the shape of a body inside of the blanket. So I think there's a dead body inside of a grocery cart.
This call to 911 leads Cedar Rapids police to one of the most disturbing scenes they've ever encountered. Inside a shopping cart behind a quiet apartment complex, they find the body of a pregnant woman.
This has been here since at least yesterday at 1:30. Oh, you're... No.
What begins as a welfare concern quickly turns into a homicide, and within hours, investigators realize the suspect is already gone.
I don't want anybody going through the dumpsters. I don't want anybody touching anything.
Okay.
I don't want anybody walking around anywhere. I don't know what anything is.
Yeah.
With the killer on the run and the city on edge, this case spirals into one of the most gruesome and far-reaching manhunts Cedar Rapids has ever seen.
Cedar Rapids Police Department search warrant, come to the door!
It's like bleach and stuff poured all over the carpet. Okay. I'm not gonna go in there.
The only thing he told me was she came after him with a butcher knife, and I killed it.
We don't know much about Brittany's past, but we do know that she was close to her family and friends. Unfortunately, she suffered from a number of mental and physical disabilities. It's unclear exactly what those disabilities were, but according to her mother, Tempest, she was also a drug user. Brittany had 3 children, ages 2, 4, and 14, but by early 2025, 2 had been taken away by the state and placed in foster care. It's worth pointing out that Brittany never gave up her parental rights. And in addition, the state never informed her mother, Tempest, that the kids were being placed in foster care. Needless to say, they were all angry and heartbroken when they found out they had been adopted. Tempest was particularly upset because she...
Boy, hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That just made me mad. Because she looked like a good grandma. That just made me mad. Like, why? I hate the
He
state.
would have raised her grandchildren herself if she knew what was going on behind the scenes. She also claimed that the state did not have legal authority to do what it did. And to make matters worse, Brittany's already troubled life continued on a downward trajectory. On more than one occasion, she told her mother that she was being drugged against her will, and that she was the victim of and that she feared for her life. We don't know much about these allegations, but Tempest believed that Brittany was actually in serious danger. As such, she begged the authorities to take action on the grounds that she was an at-risk adult, and whoever threatened her might eventually follow through on their threats. By then, the situation was nothing short of dire. But Tempest claimed that the police and social service agencies who would have come to Brittany's aid ignored her and treated her daughter like a throwaway person. Despite her troubled and chaotic life, Brittany adored her kids, her mother, and her close friends. And she was pretty good about staying in contact with everyone, even when things weren't going well. Of course, her loved ones worried about her constantly. And as hard as it was to admit, they all suspected that it was a matter of time before something terrible happened. That said, they did not panic or rush to conclusions every time she fell off the radar for a day or two. In fact, it wasn't that uncommon.
See, look, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's crazy. Like, from that last picture versus now, just you can just see the drugs in her face. You can just see how, like.
And that's exactly what happened on the afternoon of Wednesday, February 26, 2025, when Brittany abruptly stopped answering her phone and returning her friends' and family members' text messages. Fast forward 2 days to the morning of Friday, February 28th, when a concerned resident called 911 to report a potentially grisly find behind a garage at an apartment complex in the 2100 block of Westdale Drive Southwest.
Emergency. Hi, I was just at, and there's a grocery cart behind the garage, and it looks, there's a blanket or something in there. It's got blood on it, and it looks like the shape of a body inside of the blanket. So I think there's a dead body inside of a grocery cart behind the garages.
EMTs were already taping off the scene when Cedar Rapids police officers arrived on the scene at 8:41 a.m.
I hate to bother you with this, but
Okay.
there's a woman walking around here.
Okay,
EMT.
Just a second, ma'am.
Wait, hold on, y'all. My bad. They said the EMTs was taping off the scene, right? I'd never seen EMTs tape off anything. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That's how I know this had to be that bad.
Very obvious body.
Okay.
Wrapped in blankets, bloody.
Okay.
Head's wrapped, legs are wrapped in this shopping cart.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put this around both garages for you. So
Nice.
this lady in the blue coat is the one that found it.
Okay.
Where she knows who it is.
Okay.
She's not being cooperative as far as giving me information.
Yeah.
Moments later, they confirmed what the 911 caller had reported just a few minutes earlier.
Greg, did you guys look in here?
No, I didn't want to touch it.
She thinks it. She's super 1096. So let me just see what we got here.
I touched it and it felt.
All right.
It feels like a body. Like it's hard. She's scared.
Yeah, it does kind of look like it, doesn't it?
But just with it being possibly.
Yep. No. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, it does look like one, doesn't it?
You want a knife or anything? I got a knife if you want to cut it.
No, I don't want to cut it yet.
Yeah. Nice hair.
Yep.
Just for, I got to get your names, and that's going to call hospital, tell them we'll be doing.
Yeah.
I get it. That's real quick.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have no information, but.
Can you? I got other officers. We're so short, Zach.
Yeah, what do you need?
Just hang tight. Don't touch anything. Just make sure nobody else.
Yep.
I'm gonna yell at them.
Everything that you see here is how we found it. So.
I'm gonna try and put the grabs on.
Yeah.
So.
Will do. Yeah.
Or female.
Oh, that hair. Well, they are.
You got some female.
Yeah. It's a small body.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Everything she was saying to my no. Apparently, she saw it yesterday. Well, Party said, "Here you are."
That.
I'll grab her. Sorry, Greg, can you still hang tight? Sorry, we're pulling units as much as you can.
Her name and date and shit.
Yeah.
So he's got all that wrote down.
Thank you.
Yep. Yeah.
Next, the officer talked to the homeless women who found the body and the man who had called 911.
Did you find that shopping cart? Okay, were you the one that called us?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened?
I don't know. I just walked by the car and I was trying to carry my bags. So I take the trash out, I take the money.
Okay.
So I was taking the trash out, just take the money. My bags in there, right? And then I got all the trash on. Get the top of it. Cover it. It's too heavy. I'm like, oh, hell no. That must be a dead body or something.
Okay. So were the garbage bags on top of it?
Yes.
All of it? So you pulled the garbage bags off? Yes. Okay, and then looked at the... Okay.
I touched... So she told me. I came out. I'm the one that called the...
Okay.
And then I looked at it, grabbed the blanket, just kind of it felt heavy, frozen, so I just left it.
Okay. All right.
I just came back. I didn't know if you needed me or...
Yeah.
Later, another resident said the shopping cart had been there since the previous afternoon.
The reason I was flagging you down was because of...
You put me on this call and I'm heading out. Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening. I'm listening. Sorry.
That's right. That lady right there.
Yeah.
She got evicted, I think. She's been around you.
Yeah, she wasn't evicted. She's homeless. She normally
she's over there with that old man.
She normally mills around downtown, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like it.
So did you say you saw that there?
That cart was there about because the only reason I was over here because I put cat food out over there.
Okay.
Which I probably shouldn't, but I do. But I do.
Underneath the...
Yes, underneath the trees. See, there's there, and there. I put it where the cart was. The cart was over in the trees more, and I thought, oh, this is in the way of cat food.
Okay.
My cat pants.
Yeah.
So I tried pulling it out. I couldn't because it was heavy, and it was stuck in the mud.
And that was yesterday?
That was yesterday about 1:30.
About 1:30.
Yes. You know, I don't know if it was before that. I don't drive by here. I mean, I don't go over here until about 1:30.
Okay, so it was about 1:30 yesterday. Did you notice it? Was that the first time you noticed it?
Yes, yes. But you know, I was over here the evening before because I go over here twice a day.
Yep.
And like about 5 o'clock, the evening before yesterday, it wasn't there. So it had to be here yesterday.
So it was not there.
It was not there
from
on
5 o'clock.
Yeah.
So today's Friday. So last night at 5.
Yeah, last night at 5 it was here.
Oh, last night at 5
it was
there.
The day before it wasn't.
Okay, gotcha. So like Wednesday. Sometime after Wednesday at 5 p.m.
Yes.
Did you see anybody around?
I didn't see anybody around. No, I would tell you, but I didn't see anybody around because you know I don't feel safe here, so I'm always looking around. I'm always checking here.
Yep.
So, no, I did not.
A homicide detective arrived on the scene a few minutes later, and almost immediately he noticed distinct shopping cart tracks in the wet ground beside the garage.
Right there. I came in through here. Okay. It is a body. I did look at it. Yes. I saw, it looks like a black female. I just saw the tip of the head. I didn't want to manipulate it. The head is in the corner closest to us, like where the Aldi, the tether thing is. Legs are, so it's sitting like this. Okay. It's tape wrapped.
Okay. Yeah, I want this.
How big do you want me to?
Oh, I want that whole side of the building. I don't want him to go over there. I want this whole lot cleared out too.
Yep.
And then honestly, this one too. I don't want anybody walking around anywhere. I don't know what anything is.
Yeah. This has been here since at least yesterday at 1:30.
Oh, you're
no. And those garbage bags were on top of it.
Right here. You can see this right here.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So I want.
Yep.
I want all this.
Yep.
I don't want anybody. I don't want anybody going through the dumpsters. I don't want anybody touching anything.
Okay.
Once the area was secured, the body and the shopping cart were loaded into a police van and transported to the station to prevent any evidence from being lost, contaminated, or disturbed.
Is back on?
Oh my God.
Huh?
There's hardly any lighting.
It's not gonna wake up.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna tell Grant that we're not here.
If he does wake up, I'll let you know.
No, what's sleeping?
The police quickly identified the victim as 38-year-old Brittany Hopkins. Her heartbroken family told investigators about her disabilities and drug use. But more importantly, they told them about a contentious relationship she had with a 51-year-old man named Donnie White. The investigators did a double take when Donnie's name came up because pretty much everyone at the police station was familiar with him. Over the years, he had been convicted of more than a dozen crimes in and around Cedar Rapids, and tellingly, many of them were assaults against women. After performing the autopsy, the medical examiner confirmed what everybody already knew, that someone had brutally murdered Brittany and either knowingly or unknowingly took her unborn child's life as well. The medical examiner listed the cause of death as blunt force trauma to the head and determined that Brittany was probably killed on or about February the 26th. The police eventually released her identity along with a few details about how, when, and where her body was found. The information produced a few new leads, but most of them didn't pan out. Even so, investigators were already pretty sure that Donnie White committed the grisly crime. But he was long gone, and at that point, nobody knew where he was. Meanwhile, an eyewitness came forward with a startling claim. She told investigators...
Hold on, before we get to this eyewitness, look. Never mess with nobody who is 51 years old and broke. So you've been on this. No, hold on. You've been on this earth for 51 years and you broke. For a fact, he broke. I can look at him and tell that he not doing well for himself in life, especially by him being a career criminal at 50 years old. Like, boy, if you are 51 years old and you just broke, bro, you failing. You not failing, you failed. Like, you could still do something in life, but you already done failed. I ain't gonna lie to you. No.
Investigators that she and her boyfriend saw Donnie and Brittany arguing on the afternoon of Wednesday, February the 26th. She even said that Donnie lost his temper and assaulted Brittany. This was a huge break. In addition to putting Brittany and Donnie together 2 days before her body was found, it matched the estimated time of death established by the medical examiner. Even so, it didn't prove that he had anything to do with Brittany's death. What investigators really needed was physical evidence that tied Donnie to the brutal crime. They also needed to find him and, if possible, get him to confess. Everyone knew it was a long shot and that there was still a ton of work to be done. But thankfully, the missing pieces of the sordid puzzle began falling into place just a few days later. First, investigators found security camera footage that showed Donnie and Brittany at a U-Haul storage facility near the West Side Town Center on February 22nd. Again, this was not particularly incriminating, but it proved that they were together less than a week before her death. Investigators eventually got a warrant to search Donnie's apartment on the 4200 block of 21st Avenue, which was just a stone's throw away from Brittany's apartment and from where her body had been found.
Cedar Rapids Police Department search warrant, come to the door! Cedar Rapids Police Department search warrant, come to the door!
Close door. Closet right. Closet right. Clear. Go. Get this. Clear. Hey, pull that. I got it. I hold it. Go for it. I got more with me. Let's take this. Yeah. I'm not going to go in there if we don't have to, but bathroom's clear. Here's a closet here, hold on. Looks clear. Clear in here. All right. Clear. Clear. That's the crime scene.
Once the apartment was secured, the officers turned the scene over to the lead detective and a team of forensic technicians.
I just heard like 80 guns going to holster.
Better. Thank you. It's like bleach and stuff poured all over the carpet. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
And what they found was nothing short of damning. They also found a damaged airgun pistol, bleached clothes in the dryer, tracks in the carpet made by a heavy shopping cart, and handwritten notes from Brittany to Donnie apologizing for something she did that day. And that wasn't all. One of the complex's security cameras captured an unidentified man pushing an empty shopping cart up to Donnie's building, opening the door and disappearing inside on the afternoon of the 26th. When he reappeared 15 minutes later, the cart contained a suspiciously large and unwieldy bundle. The footage wasn't clear enough to identify the mystery man, but luckily the apartment building had keyless entry. And lo and behold, records showed that the man used Donnie's key card to get inside. At that point, three things were abundantly clear. First, that Brittany was murdered in Donnie's apartment. Second, the scene that day must have been absolutely horrific. And third, Donnie left Cedar Rapids in a hurry. In mid-March, the Cedar Rapids Police Department requested help from the U.S. Marshals to locate and apprehend Donnie. It was unclear how they tracked him down, but when they did, he was more than 1,500 miles, or more than 2,400 kilometers away. At approximately 3 o'clock in the afternoon on March the 19th, U.S. Marshals and officers from the Nevada Violent Offender Task Force cornered Donnie in a residential area on the 2900 block of West Washington Avenue in Las Vegas, Nevada. Luckily, he surrendered without incident. Donnie did not talk much after his arrest, but his family eventually shed some light on the tragic case.
He said he had a picture of it, and he said, yeah, I killed him. You know, like.
And that's who you knew as Ray Ray? That's who you knew, that photo right there?
Yeah, that's it. That's her. That's.
What was the other pictures that you, is there any other pictures? Because that's the couch and the furniture. That's the apartment, yeah.
Okay, this is the apartment. He was showing me the different. Here she is again.
What did he say about the push cart? About the cart?
What details did he
Yeah, God. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, he did. He said, I put her in a push cart and rolled her out of here. You know, and I'm like, oh my God. And I wouldn't let him send me the picture, but he did send it to me. And I said, I don't want to see no mess like that. I said, I hope you're playing.
What did Donnie say he did with the push cart?
And he didn't say exactly, but he did say it's all these push carts.
Aldi's?
Aldi's.
Yep.
Okay. And he put her in there and he pushed her somewhere. He didn't say exactly where, but when I saw the news clipping on my phone, I know it said that her body was found by an apartment building, and I was like, oh my God. So I said, well, he didn't try to hide her. We haven't discussed none of that. The only thing he told me was she came after him with a butcher knife, and I killed it.
throw out there how he
did it?
We know about the cart. How he disposed her body if she
Well, yeah, that's what he did tell me that. He said, I went to Aldi's and got a push cart and I put her in there and I rolled her ass on the way from here. I said, oh my God, I for real? And I didn't see the picture of her in the push cart, but he did send that picture to me. I wouldn't let him send it to me.
Did he say it was a picture of her in the cart? Did he tell you that it was a picture of her in the cart?
A picture of her? Yeah, let's say the body was in the push cart and with some bags on top of it or something.
Okay.
You know, that's what what he told me. You know, he said, yeah, and it is true. And I'm like, oh my God, no.
It's unclear why they didn't report the crime, but later investigators questioned Donnie's friend who picked him up near the airport in Las Vegas.
So you picked him up March 9th, a few blocks away from the airport. And it sounds like maybe you took him somewhere right away to the hospital.
Yeah, I took him to the hospital. He was having some type of episode. When I first got him in the car, I go back and pick up his bag because he told me his bag was around the corner, so I go pick up his bag. Then he says, I get him in the car. He hops out the car and starts running down the street. So I park the car. I try to get him back in the car, and the police pull up on us because a passerby told them that I guess somebody was trying to drag somebody in the car. So when the police pulled up, they questioned us and everything, and he said he was okay and all of that, and they let us go. So I was on my way to take him to the shelter. Then he's got the tweaking out on me again. So I was like, this your last time. So I took him to the hospital, and when I pulled up to the hospital, he actually had me in the headlock and was trying to bite me. So when I pulled up, I had to yell to the security to come get him off of me. He had to be restrained, that type of episode. I don't even know what was going on, but And after that, I ain't seen him since.
What was he suffering from that he ended up in the hospital?
I don't know. Like, they didn't tell me what he was suffering from. I just know.
What did Donnie say he was suffering from?
He didn't say anything. He was screaming and hollering like he wasn't saying anything. That's why I had to take him to the hospital because I didn't know what was going on.
Had you ever seen him like that before? Okay. Did you feel like it was mental or like he was coming down?
I definitely feel like it was mental. That's why I took him to the hospital. I'm like, I don't know what this is, and I can't have that around nobody.
Did he make any statements to you about anything that happened in Iowa?
I did ask him because my aunt told me like that it was a situation that had happened, and I asked him about it. I'm like, are you in some type of trouble? He said, I might be, but I know somebody did something, so I'm trying to get away. That's what he said. I just really hope he not the person who did it, but
he got arrested for listen,
I read it.
He got arrested for a brutal murder.
I read it.
Donnie was eventually extradited to Cedar Rapids, where a judge ordered that he be held on a $2.5 million cash-only bail. Prosecutors charged him with first-degree murder and non-consensual termination of a pregnancy in the death of Brittany's unborn son. Donnie pleaded not guilty before his trial in December, but that June he pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of second-degree murder as well as non-consensual termination of a pregnancy. Even so, he always maintained that he did not know Brittany was pregnant. As part of the deal, he admitted to beating her with the butt of an air pistol gun that investigators had found in the apartment. But he also claimed that Brittany attacked him with a knife first. Whatever the case, Brittany's mother, Tempest, read a brief victim impact statement before the sentencing portion of the hearing.
Brittany was bright, sensitive, and full of love for her children. She had a fierce personality and a goofy side, and she was deeply bonded to her family. She also lived with mental and physical disabilities that made her especially vulnerable. Her life mattered. Her unborn son's life mattered. She was not a throwaway person. She was my daughter. She was loved, and she deserved far better.
In the end, the judge gave Donnie 50 years in state prison. He may eventually be eligible for parole, but only after serving at least 35 years. And by then, if he's still alive, he will be in his mid-80s. We would like to express
just old and slow. R.I.P. She man, she could have did better. Y'all can't be messing with nobody who this old and broke. I'm gonna say it again. You cannot mess with nobody who is 50 years old and broke. It don't never work out. If they out trying to act young, still do drugs and all this, boy, hey, your life is probably more than halfway over. You probably don't even got 15, 20 years left. That's why I be just watching. All these videos just be, why? Like, just why? And if people actually knew better, that's why you got to teach your kids to know better at a younger age. Because if you teach them to know better at a younger age, no matter what, they'll know better. That don't mean they gonna abide by it. But some people just don't know better. Like, they don't know that, oh, this type of man you don't talk to because they ain't got their daddy around. They ain't got enough uncles around to tell you what kind of man to talk to, what kind of man not talk to. Like, that be the main thing. It ain't about what you did. Okay, she did drugs, she did this. There's a lot of people who do drugs, but they still know, They still know, like, oh yeah, I might do this, but I'm only gonna be around these people, hang with these people. He's one of them abusive, mad, going to jail. You bald head, you mad, you always in jail. What, like, I ain't gonna even lie, it was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time. Like, just bums. Y'all females gotta stop messing with these bums. Cause y'all, like, whole time, y'all got the ability to go right and do whatever you want. She didn't have to be in them streets. She didn't have to live with him. And that's facts. She just wanted to be grown on her own, which I understand. But if you had more males around you at an earlier age, you would have knew, oh yeah, I might want to be grown on my own, but I'll never be around this. There's levels to it. It's levels to everything in life. Yeah, he over here being poor and mad. Like, bro, you a bald head. You bald head, can't get no hair. You got no money, no beard. You ain't even, come on. Everybody I know that's ever been bald head with no money, can't grow a beard, and all them back to back, I ain't gonna even tell y'all. Cause I promise y'all, this is not uncommon. Just a loser in life, man. We still got more left though. R.I.P. to her, man. The baby said, yeah, fuck this nigga. He can go ahead just stay where he at. He look good in orange. I told y'all I be looking dumb as hell in regular clothes, but look good in them jail outfits. I know, yeah, dead ass. We don't. Everybody in the world don't love themselves enough. Because you straight be like, you straight just down. A lot of people downplay themselves more than what they should. Like, you do know that you can act, like, I ain't say act. So basically, a lot of people be like, my confidence is low. You know, you can just wake up in the morning and say my confidence high and walk around with that energy, right? Like, when I realized that, I'm like, oh, you don't have to. Nobody can tell you look good if you be like, I look good. How is somebody gonna tell you don't look good? People say Charleston White think he look good. People don't, like, come on. If you walk around and be like, man, I look good. Oh crap, what you talking about? What's somebody gonna try to art? Nah, it's gonna be the end of it. If you walk around with that energy, I'd have seen some bats walk around this motherfucker straight with the good energy. So you can't, you like, you know what? You like a little bug, but you don't look that bad though. You know, yeah, y'all gotta, man, there's levels to everything in life. Remember that. Everything in life is levels to it. And y'all probably still on the first one thinking you know everything. You don't know nothing because you don't even know how most of the stuff around you is made. So I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna keep it dead serious with you that you don't know most of the things. That phone, you don't know how to make a phone. You don't know how to motherfucking make electricity. You don't know how to do most of the things. And you don't know how to make this TV in front of you. A lot of people can't do most of that thing. Like, most of none of that. Oh, yeah. Talking and thinking is your reality. And your mind is everything. That's why, look, so who is really winning? A rich person who always going through depression? A homeless person, they might even be out their mind, but they happy every day. Like, they always happy and they truly are happy. So who is the real crazy? Like, that's what I'm starting to understand. Like, if you are truly happy all the time, are you the crazy person? Because I'm pretty sure that's where everybody want, right? I've seen a lot of homeless people truly happy. I'm talking about they don't even know you there. They by themselves smiling. Like, this ain't a charade. This ain't a game. For real. It's just like, it's whatever you do in life. So you didn't have a car, then you, like, when you first didn't have a car, right? You was like, okay, I'll take any car. Now you get a car. Now you don't like the way it drive. You don't like this and that, and that. You just said you wanted a car though. Like, that's where I had to start looking at in life. Like, but I did ask for this though. You gotta just know what you pray for. You never know you gonna get it or what it's gonna be worth. I want a Bugatti. Yeah, they might give you a Bugatti when you 80 years old, 70 years old. I don't know, man. How much is it worth then? Or when nobody can't drive gas cars no more. Like, that's what I'll be saying. Don't try to over manifest. Unless it's about how you want to be in life. Say you want this big house and that house, you manifest that every day. Oh yeah, you do that every day. But all the other stuff, I want clothes, I want car, nah. Don't manifest over that. Don't manifest over something that's not forever. Like living situations and stuff like that. Because most people still manifest over people. Like bruh, it kills me that some people wake up in the morning, will hop on Facebook or Instagram, but I'm just say Facebook for now. these just for the Facebook people I'm throwing shots at right now. Some people wake up in the morning, hop on Facebook, and make a status. Go down their timeline and comment on stuff that's irrelevant in life. No, I think that's ugly. I think you don't need to be who cares? Like, and be dead serious. It'll be just stupid stuff in life. I'm hungry. Did you just hop online and say you hungry? Did you just? I'm hungry. That's why I don't like social media. Y'all, you want some food? Y'all looking for, man. That I'm just like, they act like it's straight food on social media. No, it ain't food. It's lame dudes who'll be like, what you trying to get? What you trying to eat? Brian Bates Jr. You said I'm ill. Ill. Right, yes, I want food. Nah, we talking about the people who will wake up in the morning, get on Facebook and say I'm hungry. Like, okay. Like, you really thought that the world needs to know that you was hungry at this moment. You really, okay. Okay. Hey, but look, I'm over here talking about this. I hit that like and subscribe button. I forgot I was still even recording it for this video. I'm thinking I'm just talking to y'all. But yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, I've been wanting to watch this video for 2 days.
Or there's gonna be a series.
For 2 days. Now I gotta start from the beginning. I've been straight wanting to watch this video right here for 2 days, y'all. So look, man. In this video, the parent discovered that their daughter is a mass killer. She got multiple casualties, huh? Yeah. Imagine you a parent and they be like, yeah, your daughter's a serial killer. So, yeah, hit that like and subscribe, boy, yeah.
Dave, what'd they tell you? Okay, shoes life flighted here. Yeah.
This is Natalie and John Shirilla, the parents of Mackenzie Shirilla. Just hours earlier, they were informed their daughter was involved in a devastating car accident.
That is one of the worst looking car. Look at this car.
And that she was transported by helicopter to the nearest hospital. However, what they're about to hear from this officer would change the course of their and Mackenzie's life forever.
Okay. No. You want to sit down?
Oh my God. I'll tell him the call is for.
Please say this. There's progress in Alameda, car into a building. 2 are deceased in the vehicle. Daughter's driving. Who died?
Mackenzie's boyfriend, Dom Russo, as well as their friend Davion, were pronounced dead after the crash, making Mackenzie the suspect of a potential double murder. However, police had their doubts. Most assumed that this was simply the result of an innocent mistake on Mackenzie's behalf. But as the investigation would progress, dark and disturbing secrets would reveal this was clearly much more than just an accident.
Dom, if you do not open, you think I'm joking.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. You're gonna come open this door right now, or there's gonna be a serious
Yeah, she was
problem.
mad. If I think I recall correctly and I heard about this,
17-year-old
Mackenzie
Mackenzie
on
Shirilla,
purpose.
her 20-year-old boyfriend Dominic, and their friend Davion are on their way to a high school party. With Mackenzie's 18th birthday in just 2 days, the group has decided to go out and celebrate. But what seems like a normal night out will in a few hours turn into one of Ohio's most disturbing mysteries. At At around 2 a.m., Mackenzie and Dominic are seen smoking at the party, and at one point, Mackenzie reportedly offers the host of the party psychedelic mushrooms. This was unlike Mackenzie, as her friends had never seen her use the substance before, let alone pass them around. At 3:30 a.m., the group leaves the party and drives to another friend's place across town. There, they hang out for a little over an hour watching South Park. By 5 a.m., Mackenzie decided it was time to go home. Strangely, she asked to drive instead of Dominic. This was unusual, but Dominic agreed. Additionally, when Davion asked for a ride, Mackenzie refused to let him in the car. After an argument, Dominic convinced her to take Davion home. All three of them would get in the car, sealing their own fate. At the intersection between Pearl and Progress Drive, CCTV spots the car making a turn off course from Davion's house. Instead of driving along Pearl Drive, the car turns onto Progress Drive, a road that ends abruptly with a brick wall. CCTV would spot the car rapidly start accelerating, going from a calm 30 to over 90 miles per hour. In the very last seconds, an intense turn would take place, leading the car to narrowly avoid slamming into a tree, but it would be too late, and the car would speed into the brick wall.
He did that on purpose.
The crashed car would remain undiscovered for 45 minutes, until 6:15 a.m., when a passerby on a motorcycle would discover the destroyed vehicle. About 10 minutes later, law enforcement would arrive, and through their body cams, we can witness the horrific discovery they would make.
I didn't know that. I heard about this, but I didn't know it took 45 minutes for that car to be found. They didn't have a chance. And she mad. Ooh. Like, ooh. She was just mad and did that.
No one's breathing. Bust that window out. All right. Oh my God. Who can hear my voice? Who's in here? Drivers. Oh shit, yeah. Hey. This is bad, guys. She's alive. We got to get her out. Here, all right. Reach up and unlock this door.
Let me see your knife. Let's cut this thing out.
45 minutes alive.
I don't feel anything. I don't feel a pulse.
She's breathing. I saw her stomach. Her stomach's coming.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We got two that are gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus Christ. This is the worst I've ever seen. How old is Dominic Russo? 17? 19? Rest in peace, buddy.
Inside the car, officers quickly confirmed two victims as deceased, 20-year-old Dominic in the front passenger seat and 19-year-old Davion in the back. But one person has survived, the driver, Mackenzie Shirilla. As medics and firefighters rush to tend to the victims, investigators begin trying to understand how such a devastating crash could have happened. That's when they start uncovering alarming details.
It looks like they even went off the road up there.
They did.
But I mean, if you're hitting a building that hard, I just can't believe all the people that work up here, that are up here all night long, no one heard.
They're in factory type settings.
Yeah, well.
And it's dark over there.
That's insane though. Once they get her out, I'll go over to this building because I think there's a camera on the front of that building. I don't know if it's working, but I can always ask.
As authorities work to save Mackenzie, the man who initially called 911 to report the incident arrives on the scene to give his side of the story.
Appreciate you giving us a call.
Yeah. Someone in it, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So.
That's a bummer. I didn't want to get stuck, and I'm like, I ain't fucking. I don't know what's going on.
Right. No, I appreciate you giving us a call. Absolutely appreciate it.
They fucking were hitting it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, because I saw that front end.
They definitely hit it hard.
Fucking destroyed.
Right.
All right. Well, what a way to start your Sunday. I guess better than theirs. Huh?
Right. I appreciate the call, sir. Thank you.
Officers would file the crash as an accident, stating that the driver appeared to have attempted to steer off course but was unable to regain control. Mackenzie was diagnosed with a condition known as POTS, which can cause dizziness and fainting, something officers believed may have contributed to the crash. The presumption was that a combination of Mackenzie's medical condition and drug use had likely led to the tragic crash. However, one detail worried officers. There were no signs of braking anywhere, and officers would soon begin to discover why.
I've personally been told that she did voodoo on him.
She was scared that she was going to make him crash the day before the actual crash.
So I feel like that's what she was trying to do, was crush the car into the wall.
As police continue gathering evidence from the crash site, one officer heads to the hospital to speak with Mackenzie's parents. At this point, all they know is that their daughter was in a serious accident.
Oh, God, help me. What'd they tell you? Nothing. Okay, she was life flighted here.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that.
Okay. No.
What was her?
You want to sit down?
Oh, my God.
Oh, dear.
Wait do you say this? Progress in Alameda, car into a building. 2 are deceased in the vehicle. Daughter's driving.
Who died?
I don't know whether, but there's one that we don't know. His name's Jacob. Does anyone know Jacob?
Dom?
No, stop. Let him talk.
Guys, I know, we've been dealing with this. Your daughter's okay. She's talking to us. I talked to her, okay? Your daughter's alive, okay? Your daughter's alive. She was driving the vehicle, okay?
Who's that? Jacob and who?
I think, what's the name you said?
Dom?
Might be.
Oh, my God.
Stop.
What's his relation to you?
My boyfriend.
Okay, yeah, then Dom was in the car.
Stop. Oh, my God. What? Are you kidding me?
It's right now, it's an ongoing investigation. Speed is definitely a factor. So are drugs.
Dom is dead? Dom is dead? Is that what you're telling me? Look at me. Is Dom dead?
There's no way for me to say anything right now, man. This is a serious situation.
Dom with Curly? I think the same Dom. Maybe it's a different Dom. It could be a different Dom. Might be a different Dom.
What's that?
Does she know about their third?
No, not at all. We're gonna keep it that way for. Okay, she's getting worked on now. Okay. Full transparency here. There's drugs in the car. She had a bag of mushrooms on her and a scale. Full transparency, guys. I'm sorry, I'm ripping the Band-Aid off. Okay. Drugs in the car.
So she was awake, but not awake. So she was like not.
In and out of consciousness. Should be fully extracted from the vehicle. IFD. I know she has a severe leg injury. Like I said, she was speaking, and she had her seatbelt on.
Mackenzie was the only one in the car wearing a seatbelt, which was why she was the sole survivor. If her intention had been suicide, it's unlikely she would have taken that precaution. This detail would later become important to the investigation.
Yeah, that probably saved her life. 100% saved her life.
She had a seatbelt on.
I don't believe the others did.
Mackenzie's parents would take the news relatively well, relieved their daughter had survived. But officers now faced a much harder task, telling Dominic's parents. Remember, at this point, they didn't even know their son had been in an accident, let alone that he had passed away.
Hi, Christine. Hey, can I talk to you real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, there was an incident that we believe Dominic may be involved.
What?
Both Davion and Dominic are deceased.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Christine.
Oh, God.
Just sit down.
Oh, God.
Just sit down.
Oh, my God.
Go ahead, take a seat. So,
you know what time it happened at?
no, we don't. Right now, what we do know 100% is somebody called it in, somebody passing by at around 6:15, 6:30.
Called in, what, the car was just smashed somewhere?
Yeah, so what it appears that happened is they were going westbound on Progress from Pearl Road. They went...
Right here in Strongsville?
Yeah, in Strongsville. That business that's right on Alameda, right where Progress ends, that's dead ends right there, they hit that building. They hit the sign out front and then they hit the building.
Would they fall asleep at the wheel or something?
Don't know.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
So 2 kids are dead, my son's dead, another kid's dead, and the girl's in the hospital?
She's in surgery right now.
Oh my God, huh, Chris?
I mean, another family member or friend or anybody that you might want us to call on your behalf?
No. This is a fucking nightmare. Hey, somebody called in at 6:30 in the morning?
Between 6:15 and
6:15, 6:30, yeah.
When they came upon it, passing it by.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is fucking horrible. She was in her car?
It was in Mackenzie's car, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Is she naked or you guys don't know?
We right now we don't know. She's in surgery right now, so we don't know.
What a fucking nightmare.
3 weeks would pass, time that Mackenzie would spend in the hospital recovering. Her condition would improve significantly, eventually allowing her to leave and return to her normal life. The community mourned the tragic loss of Dominic and Davion and expressed sympathy for Mackenzie, who had just gone through the trauma of losing both her boyfriend and a close friend. But soon, strange things about Mackenzie would start to surface. In the weeks that followed, it seems Mackenzie thought everyone concluded the crash as a tragic accident and nothing further. Mackenzie would never attend Dominic or Davion's funerals. On social media, she would brag about her drug use, claiming she could, quote, do more drugs than anyone and still live. And then, on October 31st, 2022, Mackenzie would go to her first party since the crash, and her costume for the night would be a detailed corpse with fake blood smeared across her mouth. Mackenzie's parents even went public to defend her outfit, saying she, quote, deserved to have some fun after the accident. There also appeared to be a mysterious source of income. Mackenzie was spending thousands of undocumented dollars on designer clothing, and she wasn't hiding it either, openly bragging about it online. But lucky for Mackenzie, this strange behavior still wasn't enough for police to launch a full investigation. However, that would all change when Dominic's family came to the police with a video taken from Dominic's phone. A clip recorded just 10 days before the crash, one that would change everything. But before we get to that, I want to tell you about the best earbuds I've ever used. If you're like me, then you love listening to true crime podcasts. Maybe at work, at a cafe, or on the train. I listen to them all the time when I'm traveling, but there's one problem with that. The noise. Normal earbuds just don't work no matter how much I turn them up. That's Akon for sponsoring. Now, let's get back to what the investigators uncovered. At this point, officers already had a growing list of suspicions about Mackenzie, but it would be one video submitted by Dominic's parents and filmed by Dominic himself just 10 days before the crash that would turn the entire case on its head.
Dom, if you do not open, you think I'm joking. You think I'm joking. Like, I'm dead ass. You're gonna come open this door right now, or there's gonna be a serious problem.
This was a short snippet from a 15-minute video where Mackenzie clearly and continuously threatens Dominic. But this wasn't all. Dominic's family would show even more disturbing material, including text messages confirming she had threatened to kill Dominic. This was enough for officers to reopen the case, now investigating it as a planned double homicide.
At this point, this is a homicide investigation, and so we are trying to show that she intentionally drove the car into the wall.
Shortly after the investigation began, police would begin interviewing several of Mackenzie Shirilla's friends, family members, and individuals from the community. This would prove to be very insightful. Officers would first bring Tyler, Mackenzie's former boyfriend, in. Unfortunately, his accounts would only serve to deepen their concerns.
We understand you're not under arrest.
Yeah.
You walk out anytime you want. We have approximately 10 questions that we wanted to ask you. How long were you guys in a relationship, you and her?
Well, we were all friends in a friend group at first. I ended up dating her for a little bit, probably over the summer. I was only dating her for probably a month and a half or 2 months. And then me and Dom found out that she was cheating on us basically, but it wasn't anything official, so it wasn't no hard feelings with whatever happened. I just kind of was after me and Dom found out about that, we have no problems with each other and nothing, but like they were on and off, and I kept on talking to her still while they were on and off because we were all still in the friend group and stuff. So, and then we kind of just like stopped being intimate. You know what I'm saying? We were just friends.
So, describe the relationship. What was it? What was she like as your girlfriend?
New subscriber alert.
I don't really have much with her relationship wise because we didn't date that long, but like friend wise, like she was crazy. Like
she like mentally just not all there. I mean,
yeah, I don't think she's just mentally all there. Like I personally feel like she was trying to kill herself in that crash, and she failed on doing so.
Why did Dom put up with this? Do you know?
I've personally been told that she did voodoo on him. She has told people that she's put a spell on him so that he couldn't break up with her, that she had like grabbed a piece of his hair, and that she had a doll in her room for Dom, and that she had literally put a spell on him, is what she would tell everyone. And, like, she truly believed in that kind of stuff, and she also uses the pendulum, I know too, to try to get answers. She tries to use it now to talk to Dom.
Do you think Mackenzie has it in her to drive a car into a wall? I mean, if you guys speculate that she did it on purpose, do you think she has it in her?
I feel like if she thinks that she can just drive the car into the wall and not feel nothing, you know, like I feel like the only reason she survived is because of how small she is. Like, I feel like she got insanely lucky, but at the same time not lucky to have survived that, because it's like she killed 2 people. If that was what she was trying to do, but it's like I feel like that's what she was trying to do, was crash the car into the wall.
By now, a far darker picture of Mackenzie's actions was beginning to take place. This is when 2 friends who had attended the party would come forward to police, claiming they had evidence that, in their view, proved the crash was no accident at all.
I just want to show you.
Oh no, explain it.
So this is when they were going down Progress Drive.
I'm gonna tell y'all something that I noticed. Anybody who ever been in a car accident, tell me of my line. You get PTSD bad. You're not going out. You're not going out nowhere. You're not getting in a car, none of that, unless it wasn't an accident. Because you got to remember, when you're in an accident, you always think something can accidentally happen. Like, you literally be in a car, like, bruh, you be trying not to have a real panic attack. But I straight, like, even 7 months after one accident, I straight, it wasn't normal. Like, that shit still wasn't normal. It was bad. Like, when you go through a tragic accident, I ain't talking about I crashed my car, we bumped into each other. I'm talking about something tragic. I'm talking about your car flipped, or you hit something, your engine coming out, and your car's at a total loss. Come on, man. You're not getting in a car. You're not doing nothing that she is doing. You don't want to make videos. Your mental already won't be right. Like, come on.
And then you know how there was like tire tracks before it, like on that side grass. So that's the sign.
That's when it hits the sign.
And then that's where she curved exactly right on.
Gotcha.
Missed those 2 rocks and went right into the sign, the side of it. She went right into that wall.
Right.
No, so you can see like the hard braking was right at the wall, and then her high speed
was after the hard braking.
Was 90 miles per hour.
It looks like the person in the front seat tried to turn the wheel because of the fact they were going to go straight into a wall. And it doesn't say she hard broke once. It was 90 miles per hour down that whole road. And I also think because of Kenzie's and Dominic's history, that they were fighting. I think Davion went on his phone to distract himself from the fighting. Although they were on drugs, they can also still be fighting with being on drugs.
While the statements were deeply concerning, investigators still didn't have enough concrete evidence to determine Mackenzie's intent. Without a documented pattern of behavior, it was still possible the crash had been a drug-induced accident. But that changed during an interview with Dominic's brother, who provided detectives with crucial information about Dominic and Mackenzie's turbulent relationship. The following video includes talk of self-harm. Viewer discretion is advised.
You mentioned that anytime Dom would kind of want to break up with her, she kind of would go crazy. Describe crazy, like what kind of crazy?
She's
like
one that
there is times where she called Dom and said, if you break up with me, I'm going to.
She said she gonna do that to herself, but I'm finna skip past this because this whole video is gonna do. That's why he said that. Yeah. She basically said she gonna K herself if he leave.
somebody else come, pick them up, and drive the car home because he was scared that she was going to make him crash. And that was just prior to the day before the actual crash.
Apparently, just days before the crash, Mackenzie had threatened Dominic's life, saying she would crash the car they were in. Dominic's brother continued the interview by giving officers a compelling motive for why the crash may have been intentional.
You're going 94 miles an hour. You don't have a very fast car to begin with. You were stomping that gas pretty much that whole entire time. There's no brake marks on the street at all. Even before the hit, you would think that some type of instinct would kick in and slam on the brakes. But to my knowledge, she went straight into it. Off of what I know and off my assumptions, Dom tried to break up with her multiple times, even in July. It kept not working out, whatever. They kept making back up. Mackenzie's known to be the kind of person that she's let us know she will never let go of Dom. And if she has to let go of Dom, she will not go on living herself. She's pretty much let that be known.
Mackenzie's actions after the crash were also of concern to police. On August 6th, only a week after the incident, police would be called to Mackenzie's house by her father. There, he would make concerning statements. While there is no footage of the incident, the officer that was called out would retell the strange incident in an interview.
Sarge, I want to ask you first about August 6th, if you recall. That's the day you guys were dispatched to Mackenzie Shirilla room. Can you tell me about that day?
So we were dispatched up to the room for a disturbance. Once we arrived up on the room, she was upset with her dad. We asked the dad to step out and we're trying to calm him down, and he's like, you guys probably know who I am. At one point in the conversation, he's like, I feel like my daughter needs a psych evaluation. And he's like, because she's not, thinking clearly and word for word what he said. I don't recall every word that he said. He was pretty hysterical. He was pretty upset. She was upset with her dad because she wanted the lady to go to the funerals.
During this interaction, it became clear that Mackenzie was deeply upset with her father. Despite creating a shrine for Dominic, regularly posting on his Facebook memorial page, and wearing his clothes, her father hadn't allowed her to attend Dominic's funeral. It appeared that Mackenzie was truly mourning his death. But around this time, police managed to gain access to her phone. What they uncovered didn't just explain her mysterious source of income, it also hinted at something far more disturbing. After decrypting Mackenzie's phone, investigators discovered several photos of her posing with large sums of cash, despite having no documented job or known source of legitimate income. They also found fake IDs, seemingly intended to help her pass as an adult. But most concerning was a Snapchat conversation dated July 22nd, 2022, in which Mackenzie quoted $1,000 for pictures and $2,500 for an in-person meeting to do, quote, anything you want. Taken together, the materials painted a deeply troubling picture. On top of this, her phone revealed numerous examples of reckless driving. Videos showed her speeding, smoking marijuana behind the wheel, recording Snapchats while distracted, crashing during a practice run and laughing about it, letting go of the steering wheel, and even bragging about driving recklessly. But in November, detectives would discover evidence far beyond any reasonable doubt. After analyzing Mackenzie's phone location data, investigators were able to retrace her movements in the days leading up to the crash. That's when they made a dark discovery. Just days before the incident, Mackenzie had driven down the exact same road 7 times, heading straight towards the same brick wall. She had practiced the route. Officers believed they had gathered enough evidence to prove Mackenzie had planned the murders. On November 4th, 2022, more than 3 months after the incident, officers were dispatched to arrest 18-year-old Mackenzie Shirilla.
Where's she?
So wait, y'all, I don't think y'all understand this. Bro, she was selling all them pictures and doing this shit underage. If that's what I'm recalling, bro, she just turned 18. She just turned 18. Y'all.
Hi, Mackenzie. Step out for me. I'm Detective Jesus. I'm the one who's been investigating the crash. You're under arrest for aggravated murder ×2, okay? Nobody's gonna ask you any questions. Nobody's gonna bother you. Can I have your key, please?
Could you please be careful taking this one off so it doesn't break the bracelet, please?
You got it. You got it.
You ain't gonna need that where you going.
Recording. Mounted. Wi-Fi connected.
Stand right by that black net.
What's your first name?
Mackenzie.
Okay, Mackenzie, I'm gonna take your handcuffs off. I need like all the jewelry and everything to come off, okay?
I can't wear any of it.
No, I need you to take it off while you're in jail right now.
Mackenzie's parents would soon find out about her arrest and immediately drive to the police station and desperately confront the police. But it would all be too late.
I need to speak to my daughter because you guys aren't allowed to speak to her at all. That's from the lawyer. How you guys did this on the weekend is just, well, you all have to do is go, hey, there's a warrant for her. We would have brought her right down here with no problem. She hit it. Unbelievable. I mean, she's 18.
So the warrant was issued today.
Wrong.
Well, you could have made a phone call, couldn't you? You had your creeper out in front of my yard watching.
So, she can't take any, she's an adult, she can't take any phone calls right now.
Okay, well, I still need to speak to my daughter so she understands whatever, not to say anything to you guys. I mean, if you had to roll out the whole mess to pick up an 18-year-old girl who can hardly walk out of a hospital visit, it's just beyond me.
So we follow the law, and that's what we're doing today?
Yep. Am I going to be allowed to have a 2-minute conversation with her?
You cannot talk to her while she's here.
Why doesn't she get a phone call? If you arrest her, why don't she get a phone call?
She was just brought in. They're going to process her. As soon as they get the time for her to make a phone call, she will be able to make a phone call.
She's a lawyer. She does have a lawyer.
She is 18 years old and she could speak that.
Yeah, but she's a dumb 18-year-old that just turned 18.
Well,
and these guys are going to take advantage of her. She's not allowed to speak to you guys. I'm telling you that.
her
from
attorney
lawyer.
can call us.
Don't ask her any questions. She's not allowed to speak to you.
Her parents don't want Mackenzie to talk and demand a lawyer is present. Mackenzie is going to need that lawyer, as she's going to have to face the consequences of her actions in a court of law. She's tried as an adult and decides not to be tried by jury, leaving her fate to a judge. Despite the defense's claims that she lost consciousness, the evidence against her proves this claim was a lie, and the prosecution believes she crashed the car as an easy way out of the relationship. The judge agreed, and on August 14th, 2023, Mackenzie's fate was finally sealed.
This is the type of evidence you can never unsee. You can never forget the visual or audio of this exhibit. It is chilling and tragic. As you review that exhibit, you know that you are watching the oncoming deaths of two people, and there is nothing that will stop it. Exhibit 802 crystallizes the deadly decision-making of the defendant. She morphs from a responsible driver to literal hell on wheels as she makes her way down the street. The mission was death. Mackenzie alone decided to push the pedal to the floor and demand the ultimate speed of that vehicle to 90 to 100 miles per hour. Mackenzie decided death was the ultimate goal that day, and she alone made that decision for Dominic and Deana, and she continuously acted in a manner to achieve her purpose. In the early morning hours of July 31st, 2022, her purpose was to kill Dominic Russo and Deana Flanagan. Her actions were controlled, methodical, deliberate, intentional, and purposeful. This was not reckless driving. This was murder.
On August 14th, Mackenzie was found guilty on 4 counts of murder, 4 counts of felonious assault, 2 counts of aggravated vehicular homicide, 1 count of drug possession, and 1 count of possessing criminal tools. She's facing 15 years to life and is currently being held in the Ohio Reformatory for Women. Her first opportunity for parole will come in October of 2037.
Jeez. 11. Sheesh. We'll see what you talking about in 11 years. Cause you ain't going nowhere. You'll be alright. She'll be alright, y'all. She ain't going nowhere, not fast. But look, yeah, she was over there looking well more than fake sad. It wasn't even just the fake sad part that got me. It's It wasn't a fake sad part. It's the fact that she was 17, like getting money. Well, I guess, bruh, it ain't just start when she was 18. That's why I'm like, that threw me off. She ain't just start getting money at no. Oh, she ain't wait till she was 18 and start the OnlyFans. No. You was over there selling pictures when you was 17. Your daddy over here trying to be, oh, this is my daughter, and you ain't even doing the right thing. Boy, if you don't snatch that damn phone out of her motherfucking hand and go through the messages and look. Like, what, boy, you'd have choked her till she was blue. They would have had to lock you up. Like, I'm being so serious, though. Like, all these, even her parents, y'all some enablers. Y'all are enablers. That's why she's in jail now. That's why she in jail now. And I truly believe if it was, nah, and I ain't gonna even say that, cause that's stupid. She just dumb. She mad. She just mad. Now you in jail looking dumb. Like, and I hope the police doing their due diligence with whoever was buying them Snapchat pictures and looking at them dates, cause I know for a fact, that shit didn't start overnight. Boy, your daughter's out there 17 getting money. You like, damn, she getting money, no job, got racks. Buying designer clothes like they candy. Like, are you serious? Okay, don't worry about it. So your daughter Therese St. Patrick, huh? So your daughter Therese St. Patrick, huh? Nah, boy. Like, man, I don't be knowing what to say, cause it's like, it ain't nothing to say. It's like, people are stupid. And I do think cheap shrooms has something to do with this. Yes. People, you buy them cheap shrooms, they can make you not feel, but they not supposed to make you mad, but they can make you not feel associated with your body in a way. Like, all your emotions might not be there. Assuming she had like the real ones with the psilocybin, psilocybin, whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called though. Yeah, but man, young kids walking around smoking. I wonder who fault it is. Probably the parents. Y'all bought her the car. Y'all put the gas in the car. You a dad. You had to go on that car. She smelled like weed all the time. I know you know she smelled like weed all the time. I know you know that she is doing drugs. I know you know that these kids nowadays, if they 16, 17, smoking weed and shit, be trying, like, and you got a car and all this, they're going to start drinking. Then they're going to start doing shrooms, and they will continue to harder drugs because their young body can't, like, it ain't doing enough for them. Yeah. But look, man, I don't even got much to say because I'm just shaking my head like, you dumb. You practice this? I ain't got much to say. Hit that like and subscribe button. That was the ultimate enablers. I ain't never seen no enablers like that. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Hold on, y'all still here? You still here? What's up, y'all? Well, everybody who's still here, hey, this she was a former police officer or a sheriff deputy. It's the same thing to me. She tried to rob a bank, or she did rob a bank. It was one of them. She's not doing yoga.
This is a former sheriff's deputy melting down inside an interrogation room after robbing a bank. And the craziest part? This all happened within minutes of the robbery. Let's rewind to the moment it all began. May 3rd, 2025, Ocala, Florida. At around 10:41 a.m., a car pulls up outside a TD Bank. The driver sits for a moment, then steps out. Hoodie, mask, sunglasses, gloved hand. She walks straight to the counter and slides a note to the teller. It reads, "This is a robbery. I have a gun and will shoot if any alarms or die packs are enclosed. Fill this bag with at least $50K. Big bills only. Wait 2 minutes to call police." The teller hands over the cash, more than $5,000. She leaves the bank and gets back into her car, believing she's just pulled off a clean robbery. But she's wrong. Inside the bag, along with the money, was a tracking device. Within minutes, police were already closing in.
Hands! Hands!
See.
Do not move! Do you understand? Cut your siren. Keep your hands
Well,
out where I can see them.
To be fair, she said don't put a die pack in there. She didn't say don't put a tracker in there.
Hands out where I can see them.
Get out of your car, please.
With your left hand, open the door from the outside. Open the door from the outside. Step back here. Step back here. Turn around. Face away from me. Face away from me. Face away from me. Come back. Come back. Come back over here. Come back over here. Over here. Ma'am, come here. Hands here. What is going on? Hands on the car. Hands on the car. Hands on the car. Sir, please. Thank you. I got it. Sir, what? Stop. Oh my God. Sir, please. What's going on? I got it. Sir, what? Stop. What is going on? Quit. You got anything on you, ma'am? No. Stop turning around. I'm scared. Stop. What is going on? Stop turning around. Walk back this way. Can somebody please tell me
Well, you hella scared when you turn around and you already in handcuffs.
Just 11 minutes after the robbery, officers spot the vehicle on SW College Road near the College of Central Florida. They pull her over. Inside the car, they find the stolen cash, the hoodie, a medical glove, even items matching what the suspect wore on camera.
Sir, please! Sir, please, I have a funeral to go to! Sir, please, I have a funeral to go to! Excuse me! I have a funeral to go to! Please, ma'am, sir! Please! I have a funeral to go to, sir. Tell me what I need to do. Give me just a minute, okay? Please! Hey, excuse me, get out of my car without a warrant!
Roll down this window. Roll down the window. What are you saying?
What is going on?
We're going to tell you in just a second. We're going to tell you in just a second. Okay, that's it. We're going to tell you in just a second. Relax. Stop kicking my car and relax. Okay, but you're making a lot of noise. I heard you from over there.
Because I'm horrified.
Okay, well, we're going to figure out exactly what's going on. I promise you, you're going to be told what's going on. So give us... We're going to figure that out. Hang tight.
The woman behind the wheel is identified as Christina Gates Thagard, 40 years old, and a former Marion County Sheriff's deputy. Despite the evidence, Thagard insists she didn't rob the bank. She claims 2 acquaintances borrowed her car, that she had nothing to do with it. Detectives aren't convinced. Surveillance footage shows matching clothing and even unique fingernail patterns. Now watch what happens when she's questioned in the interview room.
I overheard you say you were in law enforcement, so I'm sure you've probably read that once or
14
twice.
years. And this is embarrassing.
I got you.
So I'll tell you exactly how my day went. I came because I had to get some more stuff to go with my outfit for funeral or whatever.
New subscriber
This guy, Ryan
alert.
Heron, I've been knowing him since high school. He used to like me back in the day, but he sort of went down the wrong path. It's a white boy.
Okay.
So he asked me to come by his house, his dad's house. It's a brown house right there on 17th Street. And I stopped by there. And I'll be honest with you, they wanted to go get, they do drugs. They wanted to go get something. I don't do drugs. So I'm like, don't tell me, y'all go do whatever y'all want to do.
She lying. She lying. Look at her. I don't do drugs. And then that's that pause right there. Yes, she does.
Don't do drugs. So I'm like, don't tell me, y'all go do whatever y'all want to do. So they come back and they acting all crazy. And I'm like, I gotta go to the funeral. And when I got in the car, I saw all of this stuff, but my car is always a mess. But the only thing I did, because I had on this dress, which is pretty short, and I know I was gonna go to the store. So these pants, I don't know if these are pants that was in my car or pants from them. So I slipped on the pants, so my butt won't be showing in the store. And I didn't even look to see what was in that stuff they had. I got one purse.
Okay. And what kind of purse is that?
It's a pink Guess purse.
Okay. Now,
these are no
before
Guess
I go
jeans.
further, that you were saying that you're wearing a short dress and the pants you were. What's the story with these pants?
Well, these pants, you see, I have a lot of junk in my car.
Yeah.
I don't like to go in the store and be bending over in this dress and having my butt out. So, you know, I just slipped the pants on so I can.
When did you do that?
Like while I was driving.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't right, but you know, I know I was a cop. I drove for a long time.
I hear you. You didn't get it. So you're saying you were putting the pants on while driving?
Yeah.
Okay. But you were dressed just like without the pants at.
This is a
at
dress.
Ryan's
This is
house?
all I had on was this dress. I mean, I wish I could pull it down for you so you can see.
Yeah, go ahead. You're good.
I can't get the back.
I got you.
You want to pull the back down?
No.
So she got a whole lot.
But, you know, when you
Hold
put
on.
your-
Yeah.
Cause she made up a whole lot and she got places. Yeah. So this dude like me, he live over here. Man.
I get that. Okay. So,
hate
whenever
lies
the
like that.
officer was behind you and you left the plaza, what happened after that?
Well, I saw him acting all aggressive, and because I know I'm law enforcement, I'm like, what's going on with him? And I'm just driving. I'm just waiting to see what he's gonna do.
I got you.
And then I see everybody coming from every direction, and I'm like, what the heck?
Gotcha. Okay. In your car, whenever you got back in your car and you noticed all that stuff in your car, what did you notice and where was it?
I did not spot anything. Nothing stood out particularly because I have kids. My daughter drives my car. My son. It's always stuff in there. So nothing really stood out in particular.
Well, only reason I asked is because you said that when you got in the car, you saw all that stuff.
Yeah, I
which
just
tells
saw a
me
bunch
that
of stuff.
something was different.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of stuff. Not to say that I noticed something was different, but it was stuff in there.
Okay.
And then when y'all unfolded that shirt, I recognized that, or that sweater. That's what she was wearing.
Okay.
I couldn't even fit in that shirt.
I got
Sweater,
you.
probably.
I hear you. So, whenever you had the traffic stop, tell me about that. What happened out there?
I mean, it's chaos. He just pulled me, put my hands out, and they had me on a gun, put me felony traffic stop.
I got you.
And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. He said something about a gas drive-off.
A gas drive-off? Okay.
Yeah.
Where were you a law enforcement officer at?
Here in Marion County.
With the SO?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. How long were you doing that?
14 years.
Dang. What got you out of that?
Are you a Chris Blair fan? I just didn't like working for Chris Blair. Everything had changed a lot.
I got you. Okay. All right. So, when did you do that? When did you get out?
2016.
Okay.
I was there from 2003. to 2016.
Good for you. You seem like you're a genuine person.
Mhm.
All right. But, I mean, one thing we probably agree on is that neither of us, especially in our careers, like fires. Okay.
Right.
So, I think we got off on the wrong foot. And the reason I say that is because I want you to understand there was a tracker in your car.
A tracker in my car?
Yes. Yes. From that money that was being stolen, there's a tracker. You're law enforcement.
Well, it had to be tracking them.
So that tracker is going to show exactly from the moment that money hit that bag, it's going to tell me every second where it was when it stopped.
Okay.
There's video cameras, there's everything.
I know.
Right? And in the bank, the female that put the note on the counter, same nails. And you know what nail is missing on the hand without the glove?
This nail has been missing because I do DUI or DYI stuff.
I got you. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it was you in the bank.
No, it was not.
It was you.
It was not.
Okay.
Can I see the camera?
We're not going to get into all that.
I was looking at these nails because I knew I had to fix these nails.
I got you. So, you were the person in the bank. I want to understand why. Like,
it wasn't me. Can I see what you're talking about?
I'll see if I can pull it up and take a screenshot and show it to you. I will do that. But you have to make it make sense, okay? Because that tracker is going to show from the moment you left the bank. I have you on camera when you left the bank, where you were going. I've already got those timestamps. I've already got the video.
That's fine. What bank was it?
You know what bank it
No,
was.
I'm asking you what bank. Was it close to that house? Obviously.
Yes, it was. You know what bank it was.
No, I don't. I'm asking you. I heard y'all say campus on the thing. Is that on 17th Street?
It's a bank on the corner of 17th Street and 25th Avenue.
Okay, so that would come directly down and past his house.
I'm not saying that.
And he doesn't always like to pull up in his yard because of how his dad is, but it's a field right across the street, and that's usually where I meet him.
But you told me you were there in that yard talking to him for a few minutes, 2 to 3 minutes.
I mean, it was brief.
Okay.
It was brief.
And that tracker is going, those trackers are very detailed.
The tracker is going to show you that.
Okay. Why did
Now, I don't know what they did on the way back there or where they went.
Let's not dig ourselves further into a hole.
I'm not. You are not going to show. I need to see this.
I got you. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
But let's just go over the facts, okay? There was a bank robbery today.
Okay.
Everything from that bank robbery was in your car. The person that did that bank robbery matches you to include your nails with the 2 same missing nails.
Well, show me
And you're saying when they came back and you talked to them in the yard for a few minutes and then you left, why would they go rob a bank?
Maybe
and
they
leave?
got freaked out. I don't know.
No, it's not true.
You're not going to show me a picture of me in that bank.
I'm giving you the opportunity to tell me why.
I can't tell you why because it wasn't me.
It was you.
Show me the picture of me.
Listen, and whenever you drop the note off, you use your hand without the glove. You don't think your fingerprints are going to be all over that note?
Then get my fingerprints.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it wasn't me.
Okay. I'm going to step out for a few minutes, and I'll be back in.
Can you please show me the picture?
I'll try to get a good screenshot. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So, think about it. I'll be back in a few minutes. All right? And I really just want to understand why this happened today.
I want to understand, too. Can you show me the picture, or can the lady identify me?
You know why.
No, I don't. I want to see what you're saying.
For nearly 2 hours, she continues to deny involvement. Detectives confront her with evidence: the clothing, the cash, the purse, the timeline. Slowly, the story she tells begins to fall apart.
All right, so obviously this isn't as good as the actual video because it's a still shot, but right there is your hand, okay?
That person don't even look like
But
they
listen,
have
listen,
nails
listen.
on. Can I see it now?
Sure.
That's crazy. That person don't even look like they have nails.
Yeah, they do. There's an
Come on, sir.
there's an entire video.
Look how long my nails are.
I see that. Okay, I'm not debating if it's you. I know it's you.
How can you know that's me?
I can tell you.
From that picture?
Okay, so when you were stopped today, were you the only person in your car?
Stop. Yeah. When y'all stopped.
So when you left that bank, that tracker tells us when you're walking, what speed you're going, when you go. You never stopped. Your car never stopped from the moment you left that bank. Only times it pauses is the stoplight, and then it shows you going.
It must have been a
listen,
glitch.
it's not a glitch.
It must have been a glitch.
That report is going to be in your file, okay?
I ain't gonna put that in my file, but I mean.
Listen. So let's cut the
Are you
bullshit.
gonna take me to jail based on that?
100%. You are
Why?
under arrest.
Please, sir.
You're going to jail today.
Please, sir.
There's no doubt in my mind that you did this.
Why?
All the facts.
Just a picture.
So this is your opportunity. No, not just a picture. Videos, pictures, evidence,
Let me
tracker.
see me on the video. That doesn't look like me.
Why
Please,
did-
I will take you to
Why
Ryan.
did you do this today?
I will take you to Ryan. I did not do this.
I don't
Please,
care
sir,
about
do
Ryan.
not do this to me. Please. Please. That is not me, sir. Please. I have a funeral to go to.
You're not going to make your funeral
That
today.
please, sir, that is not me.
Right
please,
now you are
I am
under
begging
arrest.
you in Jesus' name. Please.
got
Can
you.
I look at it again? That is not me.
No. Your car never stopped from the moment you left
I don't
the
know
bank.
about that, sir. I don't.
I do. There's a live
Okay, I don't
tracker.
know what might have happened.
Okay.
It was not a long time that I sat there with
Why
him.
did you do this today?
Sir, I did not do that. Please, please, you gotta go let me talk to this lady. Please don't do this. Don't leave me, please. Don't leave me, please.
I'm going to get your paperwork going so you
Sir,
can get out of
please
here.
don't leave me. Please,
I got
please
you.
don't leave me. Oh my God. Can you do some more investigating and just let me go home? I'm not a flight risk,
There will be
please.
It don't matter. You did what you did. She did that. Like, girl, you did that. Why'd you sit right here trying to argue, do all this crying, and you know you did it?
There will be plenty of investigation further after this.
Fine, please. This is
I'm about flame with you.
Everything that I have right now,
Nigga, he ain't want to go to
Lord
jail.
Jesus, please don't do this. Please let the people go. Identify me, please. Please, please. I am begging you so bad. That is not me, sir.
I got you.
Please, sir. Please, sir. Oh my God. Not me. That was not me. That was not me. That was not me. Sir, can the lady look at my face, please? Please.
Which lady look at your face?
Whoever, the teller. Please, sir.
Your face was completely covered by a medical mask.
That wasn't my face.
Okay.
If they use to cover their face, that's not my face.
I hear you. Listen,
Let me talk. She should be able to tell the demeanor of the person.
I got you.
Sir, please. This is a huge mistake. This is gonna ruin my life. Sure.
I got you.
Oh, please sit here and talk to me.
I hear you.
She is very mentally unwell. I don't know if she crying, laughing.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh. Sir.
Just listen to me for 1 second, okay? Because like I said, the whole reason I'm in here is to get the why. Okay?
There is no why.
listen to
There is
me.
no why.
I'm
looking at that picture. I don't recognize anything about that.
I'm gonna show you something.
Okay.
Okay. Just to help you better understand.
Okay.
This is a very small piece, but this is the tracker details. It gives us every second. Okay.
Maybe they drove around a bit before they came back, but it did. You gotta see where that tracker went by that house.
I'm sure you drove by the house.
I mean, it's right
But
there
it
because if
never
you look at like where the baseball, we did stop. It was very brief.
You said 2 to 3 minutes.
I mean, maybe it was not that long. It was brief, but right there, right across the street from his house, there's like a sideway and it's a baseball field.
No.
Yes, sir. Please. I don't know.
The crazy part is she really trying to make the police look into these dudes that didn't do nothing. Like, that's why you can't know people. It's good to not know nobody.
If it's a glitch in that, sir, that is not me on that picture.
No.
That is not me on that picture. If you take me to the bank, nobody can identify me as being in that bank. That person don't even look like they have nails. Do you have a color picture or something?
I have plenty. I would not be arresting you if I did not believe
But
probable
you're saying
cause
that's what you
existed
showed
and
me.
it was you. I'm not going to show you every bit of evidence I have. Okay.
Well, I want to.
I got you.
I'm allowed to know if I'm accused. I'm allowed to know what I'm accused of and what
You
they're
are
saying.
being arrested for the bank robbery.
How? But it was not me.
It was you.
It was not me. You have a fingernail,
I
sir.
have
Please.
way more than that.
Sir, the only thing you showed me is a fingernail.
Just because that's the only thing I showed
Okay,
you.
can you tell me what else you have? Oh, sir, please. Please.
You rolling around that mother.
New subscriber alert.
No.
Roll around, yeah.
Why you gonna show me when that's not me? It ain't no way I am on that.
It's cool. She okay, y'all. She is getting tickled by a ghost right now. That's how college act when you don't let them play with knives.
Please cover yourself.
Sir, let me
cover
tell you.
yourself.
No,
Cover yourself.
Cover me how?
Because
I
you're
can't.
exposing yourself. Enough. Enough. Enough.
What
We've
you
had
want me
en-
to do?
Stop. I want you to stop.
And what if I don't? Because I can't. You're going to tase me?
No.
I can't.
Okay.
I'm not having nervous. I just want to talk to my mom and my husband.
You got a husband, you out here robbing banks. You got a husband, you out here robbing banks. You know what? This straight how 2-year-olds be when you won't let them play with an RPG. I promise you.
Sir, can you check my phone records, please? Ping my phone. My phone was nowhere near wherever they was, sir. I swear. Like, this is so serious.
It is. You're
So
right.
why wouldn't y'all do everything?
We
Like,
are.
you can't just take somebody to jail for something this serious with not more PC. I got stuff that can vindicate me. You can check my phone locations. You can ask the lady, do I have this? Am I the same person? You can talk to the suspects. You can maybe even talk to his dad. His dad is telling him he's probably capable of something like this. If I did it and you had all the evidence and stuff, then I would have to eat that up. But I'm upset because I don't do this, and there's so much you can do to prove that I did it. And you gotta ruin my whole life. You gotta ruin my whole life. You wanna use the evidence that you think can accuse me, but it's stuff that'll exonerate me and you won't even go look at it. It's not your job just to prove I'm guilty. It's your job to eliminate me as a suspect if I'm not. It doesn't go one way. You can't just say one or two things and it's her when there's about 5 other things that can prove I'm not. That lady will not identify me, my voice, or anything like that. Fingerprints mean nothing when the property already belongs to me. I don't even know what all they use. It's a ton of crap in my car. Like, before you're gonna try to verify something, at least check the things that can prove that I'm innocent. Please check the things that can prove that I'm innocent, because once this is out there, and even when I'm found innocent, it's still out there. It's still out there. It's still in the newspaper. It's still out there.
yourself up.
Sir!
Cover yourself up.
Sir!
Cover
You
yourself
only
up.
using the evidence
yourself
that
up.
makes me look
Get up.
bad.
Get
Why
up.
would you?
Shirilla, come on.
Why would you?
Get up.
Why would
We're
you?
going to the jail.
Why would you use the evidence that can prove I didn't do this? Why won't you let the
Thagard was charged with robbery with a firearm and held without bond. Months later, in federal court, she pleaded guilty to bank robbery. She now faces up to 20 years in federal prison.
She ain't gonna get 20 years. She ain't gonna get 20. She probably gets 5 to 7. Then they're gonna put her on probation for the rest of it. Man, hey y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. On the floor acting like this is crazy. She straight act like a toddler when you be like, no, you can't play with the kitchen set of knives. And then how do she got a husband? See, your husband was on some Rosa Parks husband type. Look, Rosa Parks husband had a car. Your husband was on that kind of time, modern day style though. Cause while she robbing the bank, she got a husband. That's what threw me off. Y'all don't need to be together then, I think. Y'all can't figure nothing out. Spent money on a wedding. You should have got married in Vegas. At a comic book store. You would have saved way more money. Not even that. You could have just stayed at the courthouse. Just signed some papers and left. Yeah, y'all. I don't feel sorry for her. She dumb. She hella dumb. I thought it was finna turn it to high speed. I'm like, man, she got the marrow. I don't see too many cars out here. They had nah, this one is video. Nah, I ain't see too many cars that can really, besides top end, if she knew how to drive, But they knew exactly where she was because of the tracker though, so hey. But no, I for real straight thought it was finna be I thought it was finna be a high speed, but it wasn't one. And shake my head ain't the word. Nah, shake my head or even a curious face. Nah. What I'm curious about is who married her. That's who I'm curious about. Who laid down and say you the woman of my dreams. You the love my. Let me shut up. She had qualities that can get her married. I can see why a dude to marry her. I ain't gonna explain. I wouldn't marry her though. I don't even talk to her. Talking about dudes fly with me, girl. He ain't want to go to jail. I want to fly with you. Doing all this hooting and hollering, rolling around on the ground, playing. Like, I don't do all that. Over here playing. You playing these people establishment. Your mama told you all about playing the people establishment, didn't she? Exactly. I wonder how everybody else day going besides hers though. Let me know something. I'm over here looking at something. Yeah, man. But she was lying from the beginning. She the worst lie I ever seen. She couldn't trick the police. She couldn't trick nobody. She couldn't even trick herself. Like, come on, y'all. Hit that like, subscribe button, man. And yeah, I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. What is it? It's about 3 hours. We about 3 hours in. I ain't even have none up here just because. Well, that's probably what that one's supposed to be. Why didn't I click on that? I still want to see that video. Fuck, I forgot to go flip my food. Trash the rich. Project fish. They live in luxury. Now we live luxury. Yeah, I haven't seen this video. You know what? Y'all getting them today, I guess.
On January 7th, 2024, an officer.
I don't know. Usually I'll be done reacting by now. Well, I guess y'all getting all of them today. So I thought I was done, but I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm far from done. So I thought this was gonna be my last video. Well, the last video is gonna be my last video, but yeah, this police officer got kidnapped. Don't even worry about me. Hit that like and subscribe button. And it's gonna still take that many times? Are you gonna start now? What about now?
On January 7th, 2024, an officer with the Maple Heights Police Department southeast of Cleveland, Ohio, responded to a welfare check on a driver who was slumped over the wheel of his vehicle in a residential neighborhood. When he arrived on scene, he had no idea that he was moments away from the ride of his life.
Diane.
Hey, police. Whoa. Police. Whoa. What are you doing, dude? Huh? What are you doing? What? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay. Hey, I mean, you're just here in the middle of the street, man. You live over here?
Yes.
Where do you live at?
No,
Come on, man. Don't be asking me how, dude. You understand what I'm saying. I speak English. You speak English.
Yes.
What's going on? You live over here?
Yes.
Where you live at? What house?
Right here.
What's the address? You know it? All right. So why are you sleeping there? You just didn't feel like driving home, or what?
Close my eyes for a second.
Okay. Let me identify you. Be out here, all right?
All right.
What's your buddy's name?
My name's Sam.
That's right. I couldn't copy. You dropped him off what time? What time you drop her off?
10, 15 minutes ago.
Okay. You know what time it is?
No.
He's just randomly guessing 10, 15 minutes ago. Give me your ID, man, so you get up out of here, all right? All right. Hand my partner your ID, all right? Hey. Don't do it. Hey. Don't do it. Don't press. Don't press. Get out. Stop. Just stop.
New subscriber alert.
He panicking, alright. Gonna have to take that. Bounce out, boy, if you don't jump out that car. Officer at night, I'm bouncing out.
I'll get out. Just
do the smart thing, pit him. Yeah, pit him. There y'all go. You should have been bounced out the car. Bounce in the car with him. Alright, keep it going. It ain't no point in trying to, escalate it. He could have probably even killed him in that situation and had every right, but he jumped in the car too, so he knew.
I won't be calling it out. We're going northbound Center Road towards Raymond. Continuing. Going on, where we're going, 480? 480 westbound.
Notify OSP and Parma, please.
Radio advice Garfield, we're headed towards our city on 480. We have a Honda's back, but we need to stop this vehicle. Speeds are 80 miles an hour. Continuing westbound on 480. Traffic is light. Road conditions are slightly wet. Landman, I need you to take over for me and unit number 2 for calling it out.
now. He just hit the median.
I need continued updates every 10 seconds. I gotta pull off.
Alright, we're passing transportation road, speed 90 miles per hour. Traffic's medium, road conditions still wet.
This car is just not handling well.
Are you in four-wheel drive?
Radio, I've got to back out of it at transportation. My vehicle can't keep up.
Looks like we're going to be going northbound on 77.
police cars.
70 miles per hour now.
I got to pull over. This vehicle's just not doing it.
30 miles per hour. I think there's something wrong with this vehicle. Hey, slow it down.
I tried.
You going to go this way or what?
Oh, he tried to pit.
Still going northbound.
I see.
Up speed again. Speed 70 miles per hour.
I tried to block it because you were in the vehicle.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, that's a
No, I was just going to smoke him. And he stopped the car. Late. Still going northbound on 77. Let's start notifying Cleveland radio. So we can get some more units over here.
I'm surprised you didn't.
Like intentionally weaving.
Yes.
So at that point I was like, I'm just going to kill you, dude. And he's like, I'll stop and get out there. We got a good spike. Vehicle starting to
smart of him
speed
getting
up
out.
again. We're at 60 miles per hour. Alright, I think he blew his rear right tire. Speed still 80 miles per hour. We're getting off at Fleet. Speed's 50 miles per hour right on the exit. Looks like the other tire is starting to get deflated. Lots of movement inside the car. Lots of movement inside the car. Front rear tire is completely flat now. Looks like we're ready to bail.
What did he say? My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm got all this stuff on two different screens, but front rear tire, front rear tire is completely flat now. The front rear tire is completely flat. Front and rear? Or?
It's completely flat now. Lots of movement inside the car. Lots of movement inside the car. Front rear tire is completely flat now. Looks like we're ready to bail.
What is a front rear tire?
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground!
He's circling back. He's going back to the car. Get on the fucking ground! Get on the ground right now! Don't fucking move! You're not fucking weak for shit! I'm sorry. Get on your fucking face! On your face! Get on your face! Get on your face! On your face! You're gonna get tased on your face!
It'll be a stolen car though.
You roll over! Pull your hand behind your back.
Do you have a dog? Is there anybody else?
No, one person.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Shut the f up.
I can't breathe. Sorry.
No sorries.
I can't breathe.
You really f yourself.
Alright, roll him. Let's check him. I can't breathe. He was reaching in his waist the whole time. Alright, nothing on me, guys. There was a weed in my pocket.
Nothing on this side.
Bad.
Woo, let's go, baby! You ain't trying to kidnap a fucking police officer?
Sit up.
You gotta walk! Be a grown fucking man!
Alright.
Walk!
I'll get this one. I'll get this one. It was a walk.
Good job, boys. Where's your car at? Over there. Good.
Walk.
I have them if you want to unlock your car.
Me personally,
We got that.
I don't give a hell what I did. I'm not walking that far to no police car. I promise you, I would have sat right there. Y'all better pull this car over here.
Down real quick.
Maybe want you to walk 2 football fields to go to jail. Boy, you crazy? Boy, I'm finna get front door service.
What happened? One of our officers was trying to shut off the car. He took off with the officer inside the car. and was racing away from us while there was a police officer in the car. So hence why we're here. After we had to ram his car to get him off the road to get the officer out.
Okay.
So this dude's got kidnapping charges now too for a police officer.
Where's the officer at?
I don't even care about that charge. I'm like, he jumped in the car with me.
Yeah. Is he okay? Yeah, he's good.
Well, whoever laid out the spikes right there on 77, that was A+ work.
Was a successful deployment?
Yeah.
Good. I think it was Kyle. Okay. Oh, good.
Yeah, so thank God for them. They were able to get this car down slow enough to where he was going to bail. But he was digging so much under his seat the whole time. Like, I think they're I don't know.
Anybody check the car yet?
Not yet. We're waiting for maybe our supervisor to get here and see if we can get a K9.
I got a K9 here.
Okay, that'll work.
You want to run them?
Yeah. Because there's got to be a reason why he ran.
Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
Oh, he's in the back seat, the guy who kidnapped you.
Boy, Ida, Adam.
I put an Amber Alert on myself.
Damn. Dude, I was like, we need to stop this car now.
He stopped us with the gun going.
Hey, Latman. Just stay with the guy, please.
Stay with the car.
He's told to close the door real quick.
Hey, that's a real police officer. Hold on. Let me actually give him his credit where it's due. That police officer, he ain't just get scared to start shooting. He was like, hey, man, stop this car. It's going to be ugly in here. We both going to be hurt. Because if we being realistic, people be like, oh, he could have just shot him and died too. Because what do you think was going to happen? A police officer, if he would have shot him and the dude was hurt and didn't die, or if he did die, who was to stop him from not hitting the accelerator? And what you gonna do? Kill somebody and they foot just gonna drop even harder on the accelerator. Now you driving a car with somebody who is dead with no care in the world, with not even a thought process, no conscience, no nothing, and you're going straight into whatever come your way. And you're going to hit it hard. So yeah, he made the right choice. I'll give him that.
Stay with the car, Mahagos. Just go close that because I got to talk to GCI. Tried.
Dude, I know. I wanted you to go in because I don't have a push bumper, because that would disable my car quickly.
I was trying to hit him with my push,
dude,
but he kept moving.
I know.
And I know that we're not allowed to ram.
It's a fucking officer in a car. I'm sure they'll understand. Dude, I'm just like happy it's over with now, because I'm like, if Mahangos gets killed in this because of this motherfucker, that's a problem. I was like, that can't happen.
Jesus. You get pretty much everywhere in that car.
All right, thanks. 4-8. We need the dog to do an article search around the area he ran.
Affirmed. Just because he was digging in his waistband so much and under the seat, I strongly believe he might have tossed something.
Lock the door.
And we had eyes pretty much on him all the way down the driveway until he cut the corner.
So excited he's gonna go.
Oh yeah.
All right, find it. There you go. You good. You got it. Yeah. Keep going. There you go. Now twist that. Just turn it. Ah, kidding me.
Leave it. Leave it. Good boy. Cat.
Never stole a car before?
They're f***ing easy as shit to get into, though. Except for when you got the lip.
It'd be the last time you lock a car door, huh?
That's gonna be Neil Miller, 35, to Richfield.
You better off just go. It's not gonna work that way. You had it.
I got it.
Damn, dude.
Oh, you could have been able to hit that window
since it's running.
And it's gonna be
Well, we did it the first time and I pulled it down.
attempted theft and aggravated theft with identity fraud.
Alright, if you just want to let them know, we're going to have a slew of charges. If they want to get in line.
Okay.
Hey, Sarge, you want to toss now or later?
You can toss it. You can toss it now.
All right, give me a few minutes, man. Let me search this thing.
Raise it.
Yeah, and then he just ran around this garage area where he was detained in the backyard right there.
Got a warrant for where?
He's got a frank through the county for, I think it said theft, aggravated theft, and identity theft, and something else.
All that minor ass shit that he would have been out tomorrow on.
Yeah.
This dude's living in his. Huh?
He didn't show too much interest in anything, so... Okay, that's a good sign then. Maybe he's just grabbing his phone and wallet. But now it makes sense why he ran, because he had a felony. So he's probably just trying to conceal his identity, taking his wallet and phone out of the car before bailing. That would at least make the logical sense.
Hey, can you go with Mahongos for the inventory, please? Sure. And then we'll put a hold on that for criminal tools.
Oh, for sure. Especially since he used it as a kidnapping tool.
Yeah.
At minimum.
I was wondering why. I was trying to figure out because when before he pulled off, this could have all been avoided, but the key wouldn't come out of the ignition when he was sleeping.
It was still in gear? Oh.
Yeah, it was in park, but it's stuck in there.
Neil Miller was transported to Maple Heights Jail and booked on counts of abduction, kidnapping, failure to comply with an officer, and obstructing official business. Officers discovered that Neil had a warrant for his arrest out of neighboring Summit County for failing to report for probation, stemming from a 2023 conviction of attempted theft, aggravated theft, and identity fraud. Officers were also able to establish that the Dodge Durango that Neil was driving belonged to his mother and was not stolen. However, a subsequent search of the vehicle uncovered 9 different cell phones as well as an Apple laptop which appeared to belong to an unknown third party. These items were confiscated and officers attempted to return them. However, they were unable to locate any owners, so no charges were brought. Neil entered a not guilty plea for all charges, and a judge set his bond at $5,000. 2 weeks later, his bond was changed to $25,000, which Neil posted. In May 2024, Neil changed his plea, presumably after entering a plea deal, where the charges of kidnapping and obstructing official business were dropped in exchange for pleading guilty to abduction and failure to comply with an officer. He was sentenced to 18 months in prison and ordered to serve a minimum of 1 year of post-release control. While incarcerated, Summit County filed charges against Neil and convicted him for theft and aggravated possession of drugs. He was given a 6-month sentence to run concurrently with his prison sentence. Neil was released from prison in October 2025 and is currently serving his 1-year period of post-release supervision.
So look, Neil, you didn't die. Good job.
9 different cell phones.
You didn't die. Congratulations. But look, y'all, I'm finna be honest though. I'm finna be realistic. So, yeah, it wasn't kidnapping, but you could say abduction. But the police officer did jump in the car. That's the only reason I knew all that wasn't gonna stick. Like, yeah, he went to jail for a year, y'all. He did this with jail for a year. Hey, that's why I be laughing when police be acting like they do. Man, look, the more y'all watch my channel, the more you gonna see that the police don't run nothing. The police don't run a thing. Police don't run nothing. They is just a pawn to this game. This dude got a year. Do you know how many crazy sentence people be getting? Like, police job would never be done. It'd never be done. That boy got a year. Well, yeah. But you would think somebody at least get 2 years, right? No, it ain't the fact that he got off. They usually do that because they don't even want to go to court about it. They don't want to go to court about it. Like, they know for a fact that if somebody just pleads guilty and just accept charges and Like, you got to remember, court cost. It costs to have people come in here. It costs to judge. It costs everything. Cost. It costs to turn the lights on in here, keep the lights on. You got to have security here. You got, court costs. So if they can just avoid as many court cases as possible by you pleading out, they're going to let you get away with it. Even murder sometimes, depending. They might, oh yeah, here, if you confess to this murder, we won't do, they won't do the second one or something. It'll be some BS. So this way you only get 25 years instead of you doing 25 to life. You will get parole after 20, like, nah. Yeah, that's why I be trying to tell people the police don't run shit. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The police don't run nothing, not a thing. Dude, this man in the car getting kidnapped and he went to jail for a year. You wanna know what's crazy? You wanna know what's crazy? Cause his body cam is what made it that much worse. His body cam made it that much worse. Cause if it was anybody else, or if the police officer didn't have a body cam, he would have got 10 years. They would have made it sound like whatever they wanted to. Oh man, he drove off. It was so this, that. Then you ever had that one friend who be over exaggerating all the stories, and you just be like, bro, it ain't even like now I'm starting to get mad. So yeah, I can just imagine how many police stories got exaggerated over the years in general. But I digress, man. Keep y'all head up. Keep y'all head on a swivel. If you're a police officer, then hey, every single day you starting to notice something. Y'all are not in charge no more. Like, y'all never was in charge. That's why it's always been tell it to the judge. You gotta go tell my dad. That's basically all I heard. Yeah, y'all not in charge no more, man. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hey, I'm finna get up out of here for now. We've been live. We've been live only for like 3 hours, but I will be back. I will be back. Gotta go do some stuff on this fine, beautiful Saturday. So, hey, shout out to everybody, man. Hey, turn on the notifications for my channel because I am going live again today, and I know you bored, and I know, life, I make your life go by easier too. So yeah, whenever y'all listen to my videos and watch my videos, that means your life gonna start going better automatically. You like, dang, you know what? I straight don't feel alone and straight sad today. Like, oh my God, it felt like I went outside and really touched grass. And when it get hot outside, make sure y'all go outside and touch some grass because a lot of people don't understand the benefits. But I ain't gonna get into that right now. And I'm finna get up out of here, y'all. Hit that like and subscribe button. Shout out for that. W stream. Now I'm finna go upload all these videos. If y'all just knew.